this is like impromptu. I had so much fun in last time's live stream. I don't know if anyone's gonna join this one, but it was so much fun and I wanted to stream again. So hello, I'll wait till people get in here, I guess. But if anyone's watching the replay, my name is Rabbit and my pronouns are they, them. And yeah, I always get butterflies when I stream, or like before I stream for some reason. And I was like sitting here beforehand, kind of just like being nervous. Oh, there's someone here. Hello, Roderick. Hello, Harley. Hi, Kylie. Hello, Elisa or Alyssa. Show. Hi, Glitch. Oh, why is this being like this? Love the fit in the hair. Thank you. Hi, what you up to? Hi. I cut off. Oh my gosh, Harley B. Congratulations. I'm really proud of you, and that's really intense. I'm so sorry you had to do that, but I'm very, very proud of you. Hello again, Danya. Hi, I will buy your grandma. Hi, Zero Bunny. Hi, Jessica Montoya. Hi, Little Frog. Hi, Catboy TY. Hi, Parker. Hi, Cheyenne. Hi, Anna. Oh my gosh, so many people. Wow, there's so many people. Oh, thank you for the people saying I look nice. I have been inside and like doing pretty much nothing like for a long time. So I had my first day of going out today in a long time, and I decided to go to the thrift store. Hi everyone! Oh my god, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. But yeah, this is it. It's like a thrifted dress, and I think it's originally an 11 cosplay, and I'm wearing my like stripy leg warmers. And yeah, I went thrifting today and it was super, super fun. Wow, everyone's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Kaylin, I have a Tumblr that I've posted a bunch of outfit pictures on. It's like linked in most of my videos. It's Radis3. And then Instagram, but I never really upload there. Wow. Hi, Gobsbog. I wonder if you're the same one from Tumblr. If so, hi. How is everyone? Oh, Harley B. It's a dress that's like a Stranger Things costume. So maybe if you look up Stranger Things, like 11 dress, it'll come up. Oh wow, everyone's being so nice. Oh wow, thank you so much, everyone. How was your Christmas if you celebrated, Chloe? Oh yes, it was really, really nice. Me and my boyfriend had some time together, like we just stayed in, and then in the evening we went to go visit my parents and we had a nice dinner, and I saw my brother who I haven't seen in like forever. So it was really, really chill. I'm doing really well. Thank you, Dania, for asking. You turned your room into a Goblin Core room today. Lemon, that sounds awesome. I'm super happy about that. Yay, Gobsbog! Oh my god, yay, that's awesome. It's good to see you. Yeah, my day's been going awesome. So it's funny because I did a countdown for random reason and then boom, there you are. Oh, hey, Cheyenne, that's so cool. Yeah, so basically, I don't know. I just wanted to go live again because I had a lot of fun last time. And today I went thrifting. So if you guys want to see what I got, I would love to show you. But whatchamacallit, I've been really into like weird stuffed animals for a while. Like, you know, the two-headed ones and the ones with like lots of eyes and stuff. And I wanted to make some of my own. I've wanted to do that for a long time. So I got some stuffed animals to finally do that. And I'm so excited, you guys. Oh, Zero Bunny, your aunt drove from Texas for Christmas and New Year's. That's so nice. I hope your aunt had a nice time with you. You repainted your bed so it's black and hung teal flowers around it. Oh, Elysia, Elysia. That sounds really pretty. Wow, how exciting. Oh, there's people that I remember from last stream. Glitchy Boy, the Moist Egg, Dania. Oh my god, so sweet. Hello, everyone. Yeah, okay, I'll show you guys what I got. So I went really early in the morning, so like not many people were there. Masked up, hand sanitizer, everything. I'm gonna wash all the clothes before I wear them, of course. But hello, everyone. Wow, everyone's being so sweet. It's so nice to see you. There's like almost 30 people here. That's crazy. Oh wow. Okay. So in terms of things that I got, so let's start with some plushes. This is like a small version of one that I kind of have named Crystal. She was $4. And my plan with this one is to add a bunch of extra eyes. So I have like these little black beads. So I can add like extra eyes on both sides, maybe like a spike choker, maybe like some ear piercings. And if I can do something with the hooves that would be weird, I think that would be cool as well. But yeah, that's the plan with this one. Also, if I can add something to the cutie mark to make it creepy, like a skull or like cross, I don't know, something like that I think would be fun. Then I got these two bunnies that are gonna become one two-headed bunny, essentially. And they're both like kind of pastel purple, but I've seen a lot of people do those like two-headed stuffed animals, and I've always thought they were really cool. So I'm finally gonna get to do one of my own with these two guys, and I wanted to get them kind of different enough colors that you could tell that it was you know, different, like, so I can like switch out the limbs and have like one purple and one blue and one, you know, that whole thing. So it's gonna be really fun. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that one. And then, okay, I don't know if you guys had ugly dolls where you're from when you were kids, but I was always like obsessed with ugly dolls, and I wanted one really, really bad, and my parents finally got me one named Moxie when I was 13, and she looks like this, and she's been my only ugly doll for the longest time. I love her. I think she's amazing. But I found another one at the thrift store today. Oh, I love that other people love ugly dolls. Yes! Oh my god. Ursula Miner, Dragon Slayer. Yes, for the Ken, you're back. The bunnies, yes, I want to make a stuffed animal instead of the other one so bad. Yes, dude, that's why I finally caved and went to the thrift store and bought some because I'm too attached to the ones I have to like dismember with them. But with like thrifted ones, I feel a little better. So this is my bun that I've had forever, Moxie. And today I found for $3.99, $4, this guy. He's like an ice bat. So cute, dude. I love how big he is. I don't know if I want to do too much to him in terms of like, because he's already kind of a monster, so maybe he'll just live with all the other monsters, but maybe I can add like a bat, like a belly bat or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe some glitter. Yeah, he's amazing. I really like him. I don't know what his name is, but he's so fun, and he's like nice and flat and like soft, and yeah, I'm excited about this one. And then, okay, so those are the stuffed animals that I got from one store. It was super, super fun. Oh, that's awesome, Lucid Dream. Exciting. Oh, thank you, Roderick. Okay, this is so cool. I was so excited about this. So I have like a little collection of ceramic cats, like little ones that you find at the thrift store, and I saw this, and I just like snatched it up in 2 seconds. Oh, I love that your mom has the same one, Little Frog. That's so fun. I snatched it up in like 2 seconds because I was like, ha, this is my whole vibe and aesthetic. It's 3 little kittens in like a furry basket. I'm obsessed with it. It is so cute, and they're just like white with like little black ears and little adorable eyes, and it's like so exciting. Oh, hi, Glitchy Boy, thanks for coming back. I mean, you know, it's all good. Jana the rat, hey, oh, cool. Demi animating. Yeah, I know, it is so cute. I'm really excited about these guys. I think they're adorable, and they're gonna fit so well with like all my other like little ceramic cat collection. So it's gonna be, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. And then, okay, I need a sip of tea. Getting too excited. I love when you guys say hi to each other in the chat. It's like so cute that like y'all know each other. Like, oh, I love it. Okay. All right. So my boyfriend and I like Peter Rabbit and rabbits in general. Can you tell? Like my name is, yeah, okay. But yeah, Peter Rabbit, I love it very much. Oh, Zero Bunny, that's so fun that your aunt bought you some tarot cards. That's always like such a good gift. Oh, okay. I found this kind of Peter Rabbit bowl. It's not Peter Rabbit, but it's like Peter Rabbit adjacent. You know, it's a bunny in a waistcoat, and it's like a bowl that like maybe you could put your rings or something in, but he'll probably just live with the other Peter Rabbit stuff. Oh, thank you, Roderick. Yes, Evil Queen Jenny, I agree that tea is very important. Oh, thank you that you like my mug, Lucid Dream. It's like part of a Halloween set that I got last year. But usually Cage only uses these mugs because they're like a little bit smaller than the ones I normally use, but he made me tea earlier, so that's why I'm using a smaller one. Neptune, you can buy tarot cards like so much more accessibly nowadays than before. Like lots of places online will have them. Like if you look for specific decks, you can buy them like directly from the artist, but also if you have any like kind of witchy shops in your area, yeah, like witchy shops in your area, and kind of like Hot Topic, even at the library. I remember I've gotten a couple of sets, sorry, not the library, the bookstore. Sorry, because they get interchanged in my head, sorry. But at the bookstore, you can buy tarot cards sometimes in the like occult and new religion section, depending on what kind of area you're in. Yeah, fancy cats. What's your favorite flavor of tea? My favorite flavor of tea is the one I drink all the time. It's just red rose, orange pekoe. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I drink it with sugar and milk, oat milk, because I'm vegan, but yeah, it's the best. Oh, thank you, Anna the Rat. I love your username. Yeah, the Peter Rabbit bowl is so cute. Casey Redacted, Killstar just put out a tarot deck. That's interesting. I've never purchased anything from Killstar, but I have seen people's hauls of them, and they're very cute. My aunt got mine from Marshall's. Yeah! This is also, I think, from like Marshall's or Winners or HomeSense or kind of one of those. Jax, I saw a deck in a 99-cent store next to my house. That's awesome. Roderick is my best friend. Oh, I love that, Jana. I got the Modern Witch tarot deck at Spencer's. That's cool. Okay. Kai used Pyromania. Sorry, sometimes it takes me like 12 years to read out people's names. Hi, Gerhardt. It's nice to see you back. You indeed saying orange pico. Okay, yeah, because Cage said a different way the other day, and it made me question everything. I think he called it orange or I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Do you like boba tea? I haven't tried that much boba tea because I was always under the impression that it wasn't super safe for vegan people. Zero Bunny, yes, I love Coraline. It was one of my favorite books growing up. Neil Gaiman's still one of my favorite authors. There's a literature tarot deck that I want so bad. Kennedy, that sounds so cool. Oh, thanks, Danya. Amanda, oh, thank you. Yes, these earrings, I actually made them out of these like resin kind of pieces from AliExpress. It came like in a bag of like pink and black and like all these different colors, and I just put a little hook on them, and they're a smidge heavy, but I think they're super cute, and I like that I can mismatch them. It's like pink and black. I just got my first tarot deck. Oh, that's so exciting, Ursula Miner. That's really cool. Cheyenne, I'm debating on starting back with my idea of just starting a TikTok account for just ideas I have. I say go for it. I think that there's nothing better than people sharing more ideas. I'm going to hug someone tomorrow. That's exciting, Roderick. Jaina, totally not me. Moon, how much did you pay for your Monster High collection? Okay, so my rule for Monster High dolls is if they are unclothed with no accessories, I will not pay more than $5 a doll. If they are clothed and have like shoes or stuff like that, 10 is like kind of the max, but usually like I cap out at 8. And I usually buy them in like bundles. So I like do the calculations of like, oh, okay, if this like haul is like $100 then and there's like $30 in it, like how does it calculate out? And if they're like fully complete with everything, 15. But if it's a doll that I really, really, really want, like a Sweet Screams or like a, what was that other one? I got myself one for my birthday one year. It was the Home Ick Frankie. That one I spent a stupid amount on. But yeah, generally all my dolls are secondhand, so like $5 to $10. Most of them. Oh, but like, yeah, and I've gotten a lot of stuff like, yeah, in just big bundles. Can we get a list of anime you like / watch? I haven't been super into anime for a long time, but Kate and I rewatched Death Note recently. That was fun. And growing up, I really liked XXX-holic, which sounds dirty, but it's not. It's like really, really beautiful. I actually have like one of their mangas still because it's like very nostalgic for me. I'll go grab it. It is so cool. One sec, you guys. You can come with me. Oh my gosh, no. You can't come with me because I have my computer plugged in. So let me unplug it first, and then you can come with me to my bookshelf because I go on tangents. I'm sorry. And I would like to show you this very cool manga very quickly. Okay. It might be messy in my room. Please ignore. Okay. I've collected it. We're going back to the base. Okay. I also really liked Hell Girl. It used to be on Netflix. I haven't been able to find it for a long time, but I bet I could find it on one of those, like, you know, watch whatever you want websites, if you know what I mean. Okay, we're back. Yeah, Naruto was one of the first animes I watched. That's funny. Okay, this was like such a big part of my identity when I was like 14, 15. Look at this art style. I still, whenever I draw smoke, and I draw a lot of smoke in my drawings and stuff, I always draw it, like I always imitate kind of the way they drew it in this. But yeah, I really like it. On a Trip to Rat's bookshelf, yeah. But yeah, this was one of my favorite ones. I mean, this is obviously the manga, but the anime, I think it used to be on Netflix, and it was really good. But yeah, it's about a witch. This is her. And she has these really cool, like, kind of bunny companions. I haven't seen it in so long. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Han. Yeah, Danya, it's so good. I love it a lot. I mean, I loved it a lot. I haven't reread it in a long time, so maybe it doesn't hold up as much. But the art style, I still stand by so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I don't know if it's pronounced Mugo or Mugo, but that's so sweet. Kaya, I'm gonna go now. Oh, well, have a lovely night. I hope school is nice tomorrow, and thank you so much for the lovely compliments. I have a song suggestion. I really like sad and romantic songs, and I really like Whatever the Weather by Dionysus. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you for the suggestion, Bunny. It looks really good. I want to check into it. Yeah, definitely do it. Let me check the author. Just says XXX Clamp, DelReyManga.com. there? I'm sorry. I haven't. Okay, translated and adapted by Anthony Gerard, lettered by Dana Hayward. Here is this, if you would like to pause. Hopefully you can see that. Do you listen to MCR? I used to listen to MCR a lot when I was younger. I listen to much more like folk punk kind of these days. But yeah, Demi. How was your septum piercing experience? Jaina. It was fine. I mean, like, piercings are like a second and it like hurts, but then it's fine. Oh, yay, Ely. It looks really good. I want to check. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Continuing with the thrift haul because I got off track. Okay, this is really cool. I liked it a lot. Okay. This was $4.99 and it's like normally, okay, I don't wear polka dots normally. Normally I don't like polka dots. However, this like see-through polka dot situation with like a lacy top. It says it was originally from Forever 21. I don't really care where things were from originally. This is cool and I feel like I could do something cool with it. So very excited about that. And then I have a big weakness for velvet dresses. So I found another one. And this one, okay, the reason I had to get it was because the top is like square. And I am such a sucker for square tops. And it's super long and it's super dark. And I might have to put some leg slits in it. I think that would look so cool. Where do you go thrifting? Usually I go to Value Village. Yeah. Or like there's a bunch of like charity thrift stores that are around. But I feel like if I name them, it'll be a little bit like exposing where I live. Do you like Bo Burnham? I haven't, I'm not super familiar with this stuff, but from what I've seen, he's been good. Have you heard of No Buses? No, I have not. Your leg slits look super cool. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm excited to do them potentially in this. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. I think it'll be really, really cool. And then, okay, their prices have gotten higher nowadays. I know. It's a freaking bummer. I was like surprised that, I mean, like, because it used to be like you could get a shirt for $3 and like that lace one was like $4.99. And I'm like, I remember when this would be like $2 or $3, but like, it is what it is. Are you a witch? If so, when did you start? Yeah, I've like dabbled in, I mean, yeah, no. I started getting into witchcraft when I was like 12, I guess, and I've been like sporadically in and out of it, like kind of adjusting my practices. I'm 23 now, so like 10 years. Zach Stone is going to be famous. Cool. From Vietnam with love. Thank you, Han. Alex, okay, really random, but I love your hair color. Thank you. It's flamingo pink from Punky Color. Okay, continuing with my little thrift haul. I'm so sorry, this is boring. In case you missed earlier, almost all boba pearls are made from tapioca starch. Yes. So boba is almost always vegan. Yeah, I know about that, but I feel like most tapioca most boba that I've seen in my area seems to be like milk boba tea or like chai boba tea, and it always looks like milk kind of solution mixed in, at least in the like advertisements in the window. So I've always been like, I don't want to be that annoying person that's like, hey, do you have anything vegan? But yeah, shout out to Witches here. Definitely shout out to Witches here, Annie. Yeah. Oh, I use that hair dye. It's great. Yeah. Okay. My favorite thing about Punky Color Milo is it smells so good. Like most hair dye, especially bleach, after you bleach your hair, it's like so nice to be able to use Punky Color and not have it be gross. Okay. I found this dressing gown. Dressing gown? That's not what it's called. It's like a nightgown kind of thing. $6.99. It's kind of big. Like it's very long. It's kind of similar to what I'm wearing now, I realize. When did you first go vegan? When I was 12? Yeah, that sounds about right. 11 or 12. Look at the collar on this, you guys. It has this like super beautiful lacy situation. I really like the kind of haunted doll look that I've been seeing a little bit lately. So I've like talked about them before in my other live stream, but Bunny Buns on YouTube, Buns with a Z and Bunny Bunni. I freaking love their aesthetic and they've just been like so inspiring for me lately and should definitely check them out. But yeah, this was definitely something that I was like, I feel like they would wear this and I want to like channel a bit of that haunted baby doll style. So maybe this will be like a step to get there. Oh, hi, Glitchy Boy. Wow, I've never seen that kind of color. I love it. I know. It's like a very, like, it kind of reminds me of like a kid's outfit, but I like it. Also wanted to let you know that you are an extremely comforting. Oh, thank you, Ely. Oh my gosh, y'all are so sweet. Holy cow. I can't get, like, I feel like every time I go into live chat, I don't know why I get nervous because y'all are always like just very, very nice and like always just very kind. I want vintage dresses like that, but it's kind of hard to find my size in dresses. Yeah, this one is super, it's This one's like pretty roomy. So it's gonna be like pretty baggy. Yeah, I feel like if you are into like altering clothes, adding panels, like I know it's a pain, but it's like something you can do if you really like the dress, but it like doesn't fit you. But yeah, or like make it smaller. What songs have you been vibing to lots lately? That's a really okay. I have this Blitz and Trapper CD in my car because I went to one of their concerts like years and years ago, and I've just been recently like listening to it over and over. And they have this song called "The Tree," and it's like very folky and like not usually what I listen to, but I like it a lot. And they have this other song. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Well, obviously, I really like the song "Fur" by them, but yeah, they have these very like kind of folky songs. So I've been liking that a lot lately. Oh, thank you, Bella. Your earrings are cool. Oh, thank you, Madeline. Oh my gosh, everyone's just so nice. Holy cow. I mean, it seems to me like the worst response to "Do you have anything vegan?" is no. It doesn't strike me as an intrinsically risky question, though I understand the worry associated. Yeah. I feel like every time I'm doing stuff, I don't want to like be a pain. And normally, like what I'm thinking of being a pain is like normal human questions, but I question myself in that way. Okay. And the last thing, I told Cage when I was coming home, I was like, you're gonna think this is so stupid, but I love it, so don't say anything. And he was like, okay. I'm so excited about this, you guys. Ooh. You can't tell, but it's a bat onesie, and it has red wings, and it's like a full onesie. And this is the hood. It has fangs and a little nose and these stupid big eyes and a little thing. And Cage was like, that's toothless. And I was like, shut up. No, it's not. It's a bat, obviously. It has red wings. Even if it, who cares? But yeah, I love this freaking thing. This was my favorite thing I found today. It was $8. Steal of a deal. I'm obsessed. It seems like it'll be really comfy, so I'm excited to wash it and wear it very, very soon because it is cold where I live. And right now, I have the same like unicorn onesie. It's like blue and it has stars all over it. And I found it because at the end of the year, like at the school I used to go to, there were a lot of international students that would leave all their clothes at the end of the year because it was too expensive to like ship them back home. So there's always be free piles of clothes at the end of the year. And I got that onesie there and it's so soft and so nice. But now I have a bat one, which is like cool because it's like a bat. Yeah, I love it. I'm really excited about it. But Cage always likes to make fun of me because yeah. About those kind of, like in a nice way, but yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Elizabeth, it's like so nice to go live. I didn't do it for so long because I was like nervous because I get, you know, when you overthink things. I feel like that happens to a lot of people. But I just get like, oh, what if someone like says something or like this or that happens or like I can't respond to or like I don't know what to say to someone, like, you know, and it's like you'll live. That's what will happen. You'll live. It's fine. So it's nice. My favorite song, oh my gosh, it changes all the time, obviously. Today, I was listening, I was I was like listening to one of my nostalgic playlists, and Black Number One by Typo Negative came on, and I listened to that one on repeat a couple of times. So today that was my favorite song, but it happens to change often. I love when boba places use Oatly. Oh, that sounds good. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, because I live in a pretty like alternative friendly, like meat alternative and also like people alternative, but generally like pretty vegan friendly city and stuff. So I should probably go and ask. I need to stop being shy about that kind of thing. Yeah, Nate, I get it. Overthinking. Yeah, OMG, I always overthink. Same. Yeah. I'm glad that, I mean, I'm not glad that we all are in the same boat of overthinking because obviously that's no fun, but I'm glad we can relate on that because it can suck. Because it can suck. Do you watch Markiplier? The only thing I know about Markiplier is like the meme about the Tumblr gang getting him. So sorry, I don't know much. Listening to The Tree by Hannah Dasher, and it is so, so good. That's cool. I don't know who that is, but awesome. I got a Grinch onesie for Christmas performance with the dance team at my high school. That's funny, Cheyenne. Your dress is, oh my gosh, thanks, sweet tooth. Anna the Rat, I can tell how in love you and your boyfriend are. It's like, yeah, dude, I love my boyfriend so much. Holy shit. Like, he's wonderful. He's a really good person. Okay. Then, do you play Genshin Impact? If so, who do you main? No, I don't play Genshin Impact, but I have a funny story. I mean, it's not a funny, I think it's a funny story Probably no one else does. But basically, at the cafe that I work at, we have like a little iPhone in the back that we like put the Spotify playlists on, and you can pretty much play whatever you want as long as it's like not super explicit and like kind of that kind of thing. And for some reason, every time like the phone kept glitching where it would always keep playing this kind of instrumental music that was very like ambient and like had all these like kind of chimes and stuff, and it was like I was like, okay, I don't know why it keeps going to this. And then there were these friggin' teenagers who were being like, who's playing Genshin Impact on the speakers, and they were like making fun of like the music choice or whatever, and I just thought that it was like my coworker that had put on the music, and I was like, why are these kids making fun of them? Like, just shut up, like whatever. And it was just because the music kept looping over and over, and it was like video game music, and I guess they thought it was like weird to hear that in a cafe. But I felt like super embarrassed for like so long about that. So yeah, I don't know much about Genshin Impact. That's the only thing I associate with it. But yeah. Gucci boy, I really like this chat and your channel because everyone is so sweet. I agree, everyone is so sweet, and no one here is gonna judge me. Yes, no one here is gonna judge me. I mean, I hope not. And everyone is so accepting. Thank you so much, Rabbit. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Glitchy Boy, for saying that. Also, I will confirm Rabbit's boyfriend is absolutely lovely. Yeah, he's the best. Do you have a public Discord? It's fine if you don't. I was just wondering. I don't use Discord. I had it for a while, like 2 days, but it kept dinging like every 5 seconds, and it was driving me like I could not handle it. So no, I'm sorry, I don't have Discord. I feel like a boomer. Every time people are like, do you have Twitch? Do you have TikTok? Do you have Discord? I'm like, no, I am 500. You got a new stuffy, Elisa, and it's a cat skeleton. I was looking at skull animals the other day online because I was like, can I DIY one of these? Like, I feel like I should be able to DIY one of these. And it's a cat skeleton. I think the brand is like Cat versus Pickles or something. Yeah, I think I saw some of those. Yeah, when I was looking online the other day. There were all these like kind of patchwork, and I think like a bunch of them had like bow ties and stuff like that. It was very cute. I love stuffies with like skeletons. When it was Halloween, I found these at the dollar store. They're felt patches. And one of them's like a skull. And I was like, I could probably do like some sort of skull on some stuffed animal to make my own skull animal. And then like make the rest of the pieces just white and like, I don't know, make it fit. Obviously, this doesn't look like it fits them very well, but you know what I mean. Yeah, skull animals and like stuffed animals with skeleton bones. It's such an aesthetic. I love it. When I was like younger, I went to like Vancouver with my parents for some reason, and there was like this goth store, and it was like my first time being in like a real goth store or whatever, and I lost my mind, and I got this like mint green skull animal thing, and I can't believe I gave it away. I get like so mad when I think about like all the cool goth stuff I had that I like gave away when I had like a bit of a hippie phase. Are your piercings uncomfortable? No, they're not. I mean, the one thing that I will say that's really uncomfortable is sometimes this one and this one get connected, and that's the worst time of my life. But I figured out how to like unclip it pretty quick now. But like the first time that happened, I panicked. I was like, this is horrible. Like, yeah. OMG, skull animals are so cute. I love the bat one. The bat one's so cute. Maybe I'll do like a skeleton design on this one's body. I think that would be really fun if I did like felt skeleton situation. It's not that you're 500, it's that you're a young immortal. Mystify that got me funny. I love that, Nate. Sophie, I literally woke up at 4 a.m. and I have school at 8 a.m. That sucks. Excited to see your live before school. Oh, that's sweet. Oh my gosh, I grew up like very far out of the city where I went to school when I was younger, so I had to wake up really early for school, and that stuff's the worst. I'm one of those people that needs 2 hours to wake up. Like I set like 5 alarms, like 2 hours before I need to like get anywhere, just so I can like, if I need to lay in bed for like an hour to mentally prepare, I can. I've been thinking about crocheting a little skull bear boy Ken. That sounds so cute. When I feel better, I might give it a shot. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, and that sounds really, really cute. I hope you get the chance to do that. Oh, Birdie, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone who's here, whether you like just joined now or been here forever. Like, thank you. But oh my god, that's so cool. Will you ever start doing pen pals again? Oh my gosh, not anytime soon. Since I'm like feeling a little bit overwhelmed, juggling like not overwhelmed, like comfortably happy with the amount of busyness that I have going on right now. But I would like to like get more into some stuff that I used to do, like dolls. And like, oh my god, earlier today after I got home from from thrifting, I pulled out my hula hoop and I hula hooped for the first time in so long because I used to be really into hula hooping and it was so much fun. Like, oh, you guys don't get it. Oh, it's so fun. I also recently got bones, so I might make them into earrings. Oh, that's so cool. I have my little seashell of possum bones. I think they're possums. I traded for them a long time ago with someone on Tumblr. I don't remember them. I would give them a shout out if I remembered. But they're all these really beautiful little delicate ones. And then they also gave me like some pieces of vertebrae, I think. I'm sorry, I'm like not very good with this stuff, so I might be getting it wrong. I hope I'm not, but I think these are vertebrae. And I would love to make them into earrings one day, but I've always been scared to do it because I'm scared to break them because I'm also very clumsy. Hi, how do you style your hair? I love it. Thank you, Uniplays. I have a whole video on my channel where I like go over it, but basically I use hair rollers and I back comb it and I use a lot of hairspray and it looks really bad the first day after hair rollers, but after that it looks like this, which to some people looks like bad and messy, but to me I really like the rat nest look. Sophie, yes, I need such a long time to wake up. Yeah, dude, I feel that. It just helps to watch YouTube or something to start my brain. Yeah, I feel that. I love to just whatchamacallit, sit in bed, watch some videos. It's good. I really like your posters and stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's fun. The wings up there, I got them at the thrift store. They're like a cape with butterfly wings, and I like them a lot, except the one side is way more beautiful than the other side, like in terms of like print quality. So it can kind of suck when you wear them because like the outside looks really good, but the inside is like, and you can see it through like this side. So I don't know why, but this conversation started making me think of Littlest Pet Shop. Glitchy Boy, I get that so often where people are like, do you like Littlest Pet Shop? Or like, do you collect those? And I don't, but I love that people associate that with me. Yeah, I saw chicken bones from dinners to make jewelry encrusted. Yeah, I think, where is there it is. This is a chicken bone, I believe, that was from one of my friends who eats meat. And they were like, do you want after I have eaten this chicken? And I was like, yes, I would. So hopefully I can make it into something cool. Do you have any recommendations for hair dye for green and purple? Yeah, I really like punky color. They last a lot longer. I haven't tried like a ton of brands. I've tried Arctic Fox before, but I've heard they're not great in terms of like ethics and stuff. So I've been steering clear for a while. Manic Panic, I think is a little overhyped, if I'm not gonna lie. Splat is really nice for the first like 2 days or like 2 washes, and then after that it fades super super fast. And punky color smells really nice and lasts really long, and it comes in a nice big tub. Do you know the song ABCDEFU? No, I don't, Amanda, but I can check it out if you tell me the artist, maybe. I just realized how old this YouTube account is because this account is a dead name, like really dead. Like mine? That's funny. Oh, do you have a preferred name? Me, Rabbit. If that's who you're talking to. If you're talking to someone else, I apologize. Thinking of Gothic Homemaking Raccoon. Bone Lamp. Yeah. If you're talking about Gothic homemaking like Aurelio Voltaire, he's so cool. I love him. Dude, when he collabed with Jade the Libra, I know we talked about this last live stream, but that was, when I saw that was happening, I was like, yes, this is what I signed up for. My sister did some Just Dance, and now I'm busted. I'm really out of shape. Well, I hope you can relax a little bit. Or like, yeah, that sucks. I mean, whatever. You know, one time I made a wind chime for my teacher out of chicken bones. That sounds awesome, Parker. I have to leave. That's okay, Zero. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your dad gets mad. I hope you have a nice night, though. Yeah, I do. Ray or... Oh, you're talking to... Okay, Ray or Leona is your preferred name. Punk colors. What's your favorite thing you've thrifted? I mean, in this section, no question asked. It's the bat onesie. I'm obsessed with it. It's so, like, stupid and cute. I'm obsessed. How often do you get OK doll requests? Right now my commissions are closed. But yeah, so since I put it on my Instagram that I don't take requests, I hopefully like don't get too many because I always feel bad being like, sorry, I'm not doing those right now. Love Voltaire, he is a goth father. Yes, Raven song. I agree. Yeah, I feel you. Okay. Other things that I thrifted, because that was like from the one thrift store that I went to. Okay, this, I think it's Minnie Mouse, but I don't care. It reminds me of Draculaura, so that's why I got it. And it's also probably made for children. Who cares? It's like a pink parasol with polka dots and white lace, and it's very small. And yeah, it reminds me of Dracula. It might be showing up kind of orange on camera, but it's definitely like pastel pink, and I think it's very cute. And I used to live in a place where it rained all the time in BC. Now it doesn't rain that much. It mostly snows, but it does rain sometimes. And when it does, I will have this. And then Cage has this really big black and white umbrella that we thrifted. And we'll go out with like his black and white one and my little fit. It'll be so cute. I'm so excited. I really love this one. Oh, Haley, I'm so sorry about your snake dying, but that sounds so sweet that you like got to make a little memorial for him. That's awesome. Elizabeth, do you have a PO box where we can send you things? Yes, I have a PO box. That's so sweet that you are asking. Yeah, it's linked in most of my videos. I can link it in this one if I remember. I forgot to link it in the last one. But it's also like a community post, but I'll link it below. Okay. And then I found this that I think is super cute. Cage also thinks it's super cute. It's like a corduroy dress, a button down, all the way buttoned down. I think it would look really cute with like some black lace and like some safety pins and like that kind of thing on it. But it has silver buttons, which I think is pretty nice. But yeah, I like it. It's like a pretty like wine red color. And wine red is one of those colors that occasionally, like, you know, I have like a rotation of favorite colors where it's like, right now it's mustard yellow, and then it's wine red, and then it's like that really dark green. Right now it's obviously pastel pink. Like in this moment it's pastel pink. But yeah, wine red is always a great color. Yay, Elizabeth, that's so sweet. Yeah, I know, Dania, it's so cute. I love it. I'm crocheting at the moment. I'm so happy you went live. Oh, that's so awesome, Kaylee. I hope whatever you're crocheting goes well. But yeah, and then, okay, yeah, more stuffed animals to make weird. So this is always like the pain about thrift stores sometimes is that they like bag things together. And I know that people just like open the bags and like switch things out so you don't have like, you know, I know people do that, but I always feel really bad doing that. So I didn't do that. And I just bought things and I will return the ones that I do not need. But okay, so the first part is this. It's like this white bear, and it has like a little heart that says it's a girl, but I'm going to make a little patch so it says it's a it, and it's going to have 3 heads like the bear will. So I'm very excited about that. It came with like some sort of pug, which will be returning to the thrift store since I do not have a use. And then attached as one of the heads, as like this Cerberus bear kind of situation, will be this lavender bunny. And this creature will have 3 arms on each side. So we'll have like the bear arms holding the thing, and then purple bunny arms. And then the 3rd head will be the black cat, I'm thinking. There were so many TYs with this. There was a bearded dragon TY. The pug could be one of the heads. The pug has those eyes that I don't like on my plush, on like my stuffed animals. I know this is like a lot of people's aesthetics, and like if it's your aesthetic, that's totally fine. But for me, it freaks me out a little bit. These kind of ones. And it doesn't like freak me out in the like good way. It freaks me out in the way that like kids kind of freak me out. But yeah, I'm gonna attach the little black cat as like the 3rd part of that. Okay, goodbye, Zero. You mentioned it in Livestream you like Netflix cooking reality show. Which ones do you like? Parker Rule Us. Like I said, my favorite one lately has been this the School of Chocolate, because it's not like a competition, because they don't eliminate people, which is my least favorite part of reality shows. Why do they have to eliminate people? In this one, they simply like they help people as they go, and then they grade people, but they don't be like, go home, you suck. I hate those shows. That's why I can't like watch like Gordon Ramsay kind of stuff, because it just makes me so sad to see people get yelled at or like anything like that. So I loved the School of Chocolate. That's like going to be my favorite one for a long time. But also the great British baking show. I like literally got a CBC, Canadian Broadcasting, whatever. I think it was CBC that had the Great British Baking Show. I literally got a subscription to CBC, which I never do, just to watch the Great British Baking Show because I loved it so much. So that one I really liked. And then in the same vein, I didn't like it as much, but the Great Canadian Baking Show, because it's on Canadian Netflix, was fine. It was good. But yeah, those are the ones that are coming to mind right now. I have a bunch of names that I've never used. Oh, we would love to hear names you've never used. I think that sounds fun. Oh, the dead inside eyes. Gee, they're a bearded dragon. TY, I didn't know. I mean, I think it's oh my god, now I feel bad if it's not called that. But it's like those lizards with like a big fan for a crest. God, I feel like people that are into reptiles are going to be really mad that I don't know this. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that, Anna, but I hope you have a lovely night. Oh. Wow, there's so many people here. I was like kind of feeling bad because I was streaming like a little bit late. But it's nice that people are here, but I'm sorry you have to leave. But I hope you have a nice night. Okay. And then I found a Frankie that I didn't have. $4.99. As I said, this adhered to my rule that if it is unclothed, under $5, I will take it. And she needs to have at least one arm, hand, whatever. This one is missing one. Oh, sorry. But she only has one hand. But at least she has one, which is good. And she has like this shirt that I don't know what it's from. But I think it might be Killer Style Frankie, which is one that I don't have. She has really pretty dark blue makeup, which I have not seen before. Very beautiful. If it's not, it's okay. I binged almost all episodes of The Great British Baking Show. Love that show too. Happy that someone else loves it too, because for some reason other people don't like it. I'm sorry that your friends don't like it, Lucid Dream. I love that show. I really like wholesome shows. Like, okay, I can't watch like apocalypse shows, and yeah, because those like feel too close to home, especially like with the kind of pandemic and stuff right now. But like Cage loves that kind of stuff. Like the really spooky, really scary, like whatever. And every time that like we watch something that I don't like, because okay, I feel like so bad about this. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the minty. Yeah, she's so pretty. I love Frankie's skin color. The minty green is gorgeous. Whatchamacallit? Hey, just checking in. Oh, thanks, Balint or Balint. Have a nice day at school. Whatchamacallit that I was talking about? Frankie, and then who knows? Reptiles. Good luck at school. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good time at school that is going to school. I like literally lose my train of thought so easily. It's embarrassing. I have two moods: feel good, cute shows, or this. Oh yes, we were talking about shows. Okay, yeah. So I can't watch sad shows. Recently my boyfriend. Yeah. Okay. So we went to go see Dune, and I know that people love it, and I feel really bad for saying this, but I found the entire experience so uncomfortable because it was really, really loud, but I couldn't understand the dialogue, and it was either really, really bright or really, really dark, and like it was just so overwhelming sensorily that I could not, like, I hated it so much just because of like the sensory overload that I had the whole time, and it was so long, and I just like didn't get it because I have not read the books, and I feel like people that have read the books like it and know it and get it, but I did not know any context, so I was just confused the whole time and very uncomfortable. So I didn't like it, but it was like Cage's favorite freaking movie, and when we left, I was like telling him as much, and he was like, all you like is monster Barbie Bratz movies, and I was like, yeah, exactly, 100% hands down, because he's making fun of the fact that I like Monster High, which I do, and we know that, and we like make fun of it lovingly. But yeah, 100%, all I like is monster Barbie Brat movies. I can't watch like super loud, super intense. I don't get the plot, especially like people lots of times think that I'm the kind of person that likes artsy movies. I hate like overly artsy movies that don't make sense. Can't stand them. Like when there's kind of no plot and things are kind of like, ooh, what's this? What's that? I hate those kind of movies. And people love those kind of movies and think that I want to see those kind of movies. But every time I do, I feel bad if like this is your kind of movie, because no hate to you. Obviously like what you like. Everyone likes different things, and that's fine. But yeah, I need like super simple children's media and feel-good baking shows only. Call me Snail. I watched Dune and I couldn't follow it also because of sensory overload and not understanding it, and it was so hard to watch. Yeah, I felt the same way. I know that people because my boyfriend like really enjoyed it because his best friend, who's like his coworker, is really into it and has like seen all the comics and read the books, and he like explained it to him, so like Cage had a very clear understanding of the story, but I was confused the whole time. This is so random, but your country is so low. Oh, thank you, Kaylee. Oh, sorry, your name is actually Clover. Okay, sorry about that. Good to know. I realized I can't go to actual theaters without earplugs anymore. It's way too much sense. Yeah, I never go to theaters. The last time I went to a theater was when I was 16, and I never hang out with Caige's friends, which is really bad of me. But I don't like to like hang out with people that I don't really know. So I've basically bailed on every single social, not bailed, but kind of been like, do I have to? On like almost every single social outing we've had with his friends since we've been together, which is fine because we don't really do that many social outings, but I'm always like, I don't know. So this was the first one that I was like, fine, I'll go to something. And then I hated it. So I felt really, really bad because I was trying to enjoy it because I knew he liked it so much. And I was like, okay, I'm like gonna give it a fair shot. But oh, it wasn't for me. The 80s Dune is probably more your speed. It's a lot more camp. Okay, that would be cool. I mean, okay, yeah. I think the other problem that I had, and this is a BS problem to have. I apologize for having this opinion, but when I saw that it was Timothy Chalamet, I don't know anything about that guy. I was like, this guy, I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way. And I feel bad for feeling that way because he's probably a great guy and he's probably done nothing wrong. But I think he gives me the vibe of like a guy that I would have been like, oh, he's so dreamy, and then found out that he was really shitty, if that makes sense. He's probably not that way. But when I saw that he was the main character, I was like, oh, I can't. So I think that really, yeah, I feel bad for that. Like, he's probably great. Oh, good night, Kai. I will admit, as sometimes a fan of overly artsy movies too, things that they echo my own over philosophical melodrama. I totally understand why people wouldn't enjoy them. That's funny. Yeah, one of my best friends and my coworkers tried to show me brand new cherry flavor when I was at their house, and it was so artsy and confusing. And we only watched the first episode, and maybe it gets better. But I was like, I don't get it. I need things that, yeah. That's funny. I was super sad he was in Little Women. I haven't seen Little Women. I remember when I was a child, someone gave me that book. It was probably my mom, and it came with like a little locket with like a cameo in it. Like it was like a little plastic gold, like colored with blue, and it was like a kind of like silhouette cameo situation. And I love that little locket charm thing. I thought it was so cool, but I never read the book because I heard that one of the girls died in it, and I was like, not for me. Hey, do you like any shows like Amphibia and the Owl House and stuff like that? They're really good. I have heard of those. I haven't watched those, but probably because I like stuff like Steven Universe and Over the Garden Wall and Bee and Puppy Cat, so like probably I've heard they have the same vibe. Oh, Little Women's one of your favorite movies. That's awesome. I've heard it was sad because Joe dies. Sorry for spoilers, but I feel like it's old enough. You should watch it. It's very good. And also the books look awesome. They went in a different artistic direction with the new Dune. Like the most cinema these days, it's more serious. Possible. He's got a possible villain face. Timothy Chalamet? I mean, maybe. Yeah, I just didn't get it. I felt bad. And then I felt bad that I had an irrational dislike of this guy that I don't know. Because what is your problem? You don't know him. Hi, Beth. I can see that. Yeah, it's silly. I hate that about myself. And also, like, another thing that I don't love about myself is that sometimes I have an aversion when and Cage always makes fun of me for this, like my like he says that it's like hipstery, but I sometimes have an issue with things that are like too popular, and he's like, you just don't like him because he's too popular, like that's your own thing. And I'm like, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I can't help it that for some reason when things are really popular, it can make me like, I don't know. It's stupid because most things that are really popular for a good reason. And I really like lots of popular things. So I don't know, but I always have an aversion to those things. Oh, that sounds good, Ken. He's so overhyped. I mean, maybe, or maybe he's a great person and we're all judging him. I feel bad for judging him because I'm like, he's probably fine. But I don't know. I watched Welcome to Raccoon City with my boyfriend when it came out. I was so scared I only watched because I loved the games as a kid. Biggest mistake of my life. I don't know that. How are your cats? They're really good. I wonder if Lemon or Tuna would like to come join. Tuna might. I'll have to see. Earlier she was like really needy. When I was a kid, my mom got me a bunch of abridged classic books, included Little Women, and when I was 10, I liked it so much that I read the full thing. Aw, that's awesome, Jupiter. Show. Oh, I don't know who Tim Allen is, but yeah, it always sucks when it's kind of vindicating when you're like, I had bad vibes, and I was right, but it also is kind of, yeah. Little Women is gorgeous, such a lovely film. Also with the Timothy thing, I get put off by him because he is so popular for whatever reason, so I just remind myself he looks like a Burton character. That's funny. Yeah, what is it with that whole popularity thing? Like, I remember, okay, this is stupid. Y'all are gonna not. I, for so long, refused to get into like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and stuff because I was like, too popular. I refuse. Same thing. And now like J.K. Rowling sucks, so she's a turf. And like, but I also refused for the longest time to get into Harry Potter when it was like super super popular, and then I read it and was like super into it, and now I'm like embarrassed of that because like, oh, that sucks. But yeah, it's weird when you have that aversion to popular things, but then you actually get into them and you're like, oh yeah, it's good. I feel kind of dumb to me. Anyone have any DIY tips using bones for something other than jewelry? If they're plastic bones, my tip is to use, oh my god, sorry. If they're plastic bones, you can put them on clothes. Like I have a bunch of them on my leather jacket and like around a patch, so it's like patch and then bone bone. That can be like a cool thing. The other thing, I actually finished this last night, and I'm so excited to show you guys. I think you guys will appreciate it. Was I did another creepy shelf with plastic bones and stuff. Oh, let me see. What's the best way to do this? Okay. Haha. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm like really bad at left-right angles. This is it, and it has plastic bones on it, so you can always put bones on like your furniture and stuff like that. Oh my god, please focus. There we go. And I put like Kuromi stickers on it that I got from AliExpress, and I put these little teeth that I made out of clay and plastic bat from the thrift store, or from the dollar store. And these spiders are like, you know those spider rings you get at Halloween? I cut the ring part off and painted them black. And I made these little like eyeballs. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So you can always put bones on your furniture if you don't want to put it on your jewelry or your clothes. Shadow boxes, that's a great idea too. Oh, or like in general, I feel like, you know how people make like flower art? There's also like hair art, which is really creepy and was like a Victorian thing. But bone art, like I've seen some on my Facebook Marketplace recently, like someone making all these different pieces with like coyote skulls and rosaries and like dead flowers, and it's like so cool. Use them to make keychains. Oh wow, I feel like you'd need to have very sturdy bones to use for that, because at least my keychain I drop all the time. Yeah, bones are the best. Belts and garlands made with bones are belts and garlands. Hi, I start college tomorrow. Am I watching your live so I don't absolutely freak out? Oh my god, Willow! Congrats on starting college. That's really exciting. I know it's always really nerve-wracking to start new things, but know that everyone else is as nervous as you are or more, and they're all way more focused on themselves than they are about you. So you'll do great, and I hope you have a nice time. Oh yes, welcome back. Thank you so much for all the ideas. Yay! I'm so happy, Lucid Dream. I've also struggled with the hipster impulse. I think in my case it comes from having based a part of my self-esteem around the novelty and eclecticism of my worldview, which is less than ideal. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, completely. Hey Rabbit, would you say filming with a phone is difficult? No, I started filming on my phone. Like when I started my YouTube channel, I only had my phone, and I would have kept going with just this. Okay, do you want to see something really cute, you guys? Sorry. This is my phone background. It's one of my favorite pictures of Lemon and Tuna, and you can mostly only see Tuna, but Lemon, that's Lemon, and Tuna's kind of wearing her like a hat, and it makes me really happy. Yeah, sorry. I don't think it's that hard. I mean, if you have like an iPhone or like, I don't have the experience with Android, but I found it really good to film with a phone. In fact, easier than with a camera, because I am a noob when it comes with tech stuff. I was trying to figure out how to set up this camera on Livestream, which, like, can you see I did it? I'm so proud of myself. But I almost cried because I couldn't figure. Like, I get frustrated with tech stuff so easily, and I'm like so not a techie person. So I honestly find filming with a phone easier than a camera. The one downside to it is that your phone fills up with space, especially if you're like me and you film videos and then they sit in your thing not being edited for like 12 years because you suck at editing. Yeah. Bye, Cheyenne. Oh, I remember you said a different. No, you don't have to be sorry. I appreciate you being here and popping in, popping out, whatever you need to do. That's so sweet. You finished your last math class, broccoli sticks. That's so exciting. Oh my god, that's the best. I remember my last day of math, like because in Canada where I live, we do a diploma. And when I was in school, it was worth 50% of your grade. And now I think it's worth like 30% or something like that. But it was so stressful when it was worth 50% of your grade. And it was like a government administered test or whatever. And I remember after I took my math diploma, my friend had a huge like terrible time during it, and they were just like super freaking out, and we bought a bunch of strawberries and chips, and we drove really far out of the city and went to a waterfall and just ate our strawberries and ate our spicy chips and just were like, oh my god, we never have to do that again, even if it like sucked, like it's gonna be fine. It's like so relief. It's like such a relief to be done with school stuff. Yeah. Oh, Casey. Yeah, I have so many of Aurelio Voltaire's homemaking DIYs in my watch later playlist, but I very rarely actually sit down and watch YouTube. Usually, I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same. I usually put on YouTube and then like do my dishes or my laundry or like do whatever. So yeah, I feel that. Oh, thank you for saying you love my cats. I also love my cats. Oh, Cryptic Crunch, I love your username. You're non-binary, trying to figure out your name. So does Wolf sound Wolf, especially with E at the end, is so cool. I kind of like it, but I want opinions before I decide. I mean, I say go for it. Try it out. Give it a test run. You can always change it again if it doesn't work for you. Like if you find that you prefer a different name. Yeah, I say Wolf is an awesome name though. By person, I can't remember their chosen name and I feel really bad. I know. Oh my god, I do. Same. Yeah, Wolf is so nice. I love your videos. Oh my god, thank you, Spike. Diplomas, we call those provincial exams. Yeah, provincial exams in BC, they are, and I say this is someone whose grade increased because of them. Absolute BS. Agreed, Gerhardt. I am so thankful for like people nowadays that they like aren't worth 50% of your grade. But like, who makes an exam that's worth 50% of your grade? That's so rude. Horrifying. But yeah, let's see. The last thing I got at the thrift store was I got a bunch of yarn because I am planning to knit a scarf. So I got black yarn, pink yarn, more black yarn, and more black yarn. And whatever I don't use in my knitting, I can use for doll hair, so I'm very excited about that. Oh, how cool that people are watching from Brazil. Hi, Ando. Your video about how to dress on warm times was a lifesaver. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for saying that. Glitchy boy, Danny. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I appreciate that people are like asking names and pronouns and stuff. Oh, you start school on Wednesday, so one more day left for you. That sucks. I mean, school can be good for some things sometimes, but I had not the funnest time in school. I mean, some parts are good, but it can suck. In Australia, the end of the year exams were worth 100% of your grade. I'm so glad I moved before taking it. Ken, that is unacceptable. What the heck? Most of my final exams are thankfully no more than 25. See, that's a lot, but that's reasonable. In Quebec in the 80s, the physics provincial was worth 100. Oh, kill me. I'm so thankful that is not. My understanding was an absolute disaster for people's mental health. Yeah, it's extremely difficult. I remember my self-esteem and my grades were tied together so strongly in high school, and I'm so thankful that I'm out of that system because it was so hard to unlearn, like, if I get less than this grade, it means I'm a bad person. I hated that kind of feeling, and it's so nice to not feel that way anymore. I have a crush on this couple at school, and they just broke up. I wanted to try and be with them in a throuple. Aw, Andy Anarchist, I'm so sorry to hear that. Polyamory, like, I saw a really cute art piece on Tumblr earlier of, like, a polyamorous, like, monster, like, it was, like, a werewolf and a one-eyed girl and, like, whatever, like, you know, kind of monster couple. It was so cute. I started school Tuesday and I'm nervous about my schedule change, but I'm excited to see my friends again. Yay! I hope that you have a nice time with your friends again. Ken, I used to live in Australia and I also moved before the exam. That's kind of crazy, be it. Anyway, yeah, I feel it's quite unfair. But those names were for my cat. Oh, those were your names for your cat. Okay, that makes sense, Dania. It's easy to remember what it's like the username, but I appreciate that also people tell us their names. Oh my god, I was in talk chat this whole time. I need to go in live chat. Silly me. Oh, okay, thanks, just make sure. Oh, thank you, Vivian. That's so nice. I think I saw that art as well. Yeah, I like reblogged it earlier. It was so pretty. It didn't have enough notes when I saw it. I remember that was like such a thing. I'm like such a like a I'm a Tumblr-ita still, you know what I mean? I reblogged it. Let's see, where is this? Either way, yeah, Tumblr's so good. I feel like there's a lot of great artists out there. My English 12 provincial was worth 40% on my final grade. It included most nightmarish essay prompt I've ever seen. Do a thematic comparison between a satirical newspaper article and a short story. Goodbye. Thoughts on the hashtag girl ban? Oh my god, I remember I reblogged this post that was like, it's okay, we can evolve, hashtag woman. But yeah, for those people who don't know, Tumblr is always making very stupid, incompetent decisions. And one of the things that they did recently was ban a bunch of words that don't need banning, including stuff that was like harmful to like people would ban stuff like flashing lights, which is like a problem to ban like that tag, because then people won't tag things that are flashing lights and you could cause people like that kind of thing. One of the things that they tagged was hashtag girl, which people were like, so yeah, it's stupid. I hope that it changes, because the reason for it is because they were finding too much, I don't want to get demonetized, but too much corn with a P under unrelated non-corn with a P tags on Tumblr. So people wanted to limit that. So they were like, well, let's just ban all the hashtags, including stuff like girl. It was very stupid. It's currently going on. So far, I don't think anything's been affected on my end. Like, my phone still looks normal. I found the polyamory couple. Okay, it wasn't a one-eyed person. It was a three-eyed person. Look how cute this is. Let me see who the artist is. Germs Ew is the Tumblr that this is from. You can see their username up there. And yeah, very cute art. I like this a lot. How precious. I have no idea who's running Tumblr right now, but they are killing the site. Agreed, Vivian. Thanks for being my comfort Uber. Oh, thanks, Mara. Thanks for watching. Cat Ink A Herbal. Hey, I'm so glad I could drop by. Have a nice day, everyone. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Cat. So I love when people pop in. Oh, the art is so cute. I know. I really like art of I don't know if you want to call them monsters or like supernatural beings, or like werewolves. I don't know. I love that kind of thing. So cute. Hey, Rabbit, I'm gonna head out. Okay, bye, Glitchy Boy. I hope you have a lovely night. Yeah, fixing your sleep schedule is a lot. I have Monster Energy and a lot of candy. Oh, that gives me flashbacks. Thanks to everyone in chat that I had a pleasant conversation with. Aw, yay. Evil Queen Ginny. Sometimes I want to return to Tumblr, and sometimes I'm like, should I even bother? I've never left Tumblr because I refuse to get on, like, Instagram properly and, like, TikTok and stuff. So yeah, I can't like speak to the feeling of being gone because I never left. Yeah, Casey, I'm with you. Do you want to know something embarrassing? I wonder how many people are like, that lines up. I can totally see that 100%. I had a Supernatural, Doctor Who, Sherlock Tumblr for like a long time. Like I was one of those. Brocky Sticks, that's awesome. I love that your cat is named Bunny. I call my cat Tuna Bunny all the time because she has no tail, and she loves cat grass like way over like wet food and stuff like that. Like she just has so many bunny-like mannerisms. She's so jumpy and stuff. It's the best. Oh, Cobalt Blue. Ooh, a rabbit stream. What a lovely treat to find after my shift. Oh, I hope you had a nice shift. Hello from Australia. Well, hello from Canada. It's like wild to me that people are like around. Flashback to the Super Who Luck era. Yeah, I know, it's embarrassing. I think I had like a Doctor Who poster in my room probably. But yeah, I remember being, okay, out of those three things, I was really into Supernatural. I was like fairly into Sherlock, and Doctor Who I was like forcing myself to try to like, but it was kind of difficult for me. Like I said, like I just can't get into sci-fi as much as a lot of people. My name is Bunny because she also has no tail. Manx cats are the best. I don't know if she's a Manx cat right now oh my god, okay. At the place I work at, which is a cat cafe, we have a little Manx cat, and she's 6 months old, and I call her Onion because that's really similar to her name. She's so stinking cute. She's like small and black and has like a very short tail because, okay, if you guys don't know, sorry if this is very common knowledge, but there's some cats that are born with no tails, and they're called Manx. And all the lengths of tail, depending on how long it is, have different names, and all of them are adorable. So there's like Rumpy Risers, which is what tuna is when you have like nothing. And then there's Stumpies, which is like a little bit. And then there's Longies. And I die when I think about like those. It's so cute. I had a Five Nights at Freddy Instagram fan page through the 4th through 6th grade, and all my current friends found it. It's so embarrassing when your friends find your social media that you would like them not to find. I remember. Yeah. Okay, bye, Willow. Thanks for popping in. For some reason, Doctor Who is the one sci-fi franchise I actually enjoy. I love that. IDKY, because I'm with you on that one. Sci-fi sucks. I mean, I don't think it sucks. It's one of those that I always like tried to get into, but I just can't. I like really tried to get into Star Trek when I was younger, and like I really liked the cheesiness of like, and I don't think it was intentional, but like the really bad special effects, like that was really enjoyable for me. But in terms of like storylines, I had trouble getting into it. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah, she is a Manx, black and white, and so round and cute. Me, she's a rumpy. Oh my god, Brocky Sticks. Tuna sounds a lot like, because I also have a tuxie who is a rumpy, and she's so round. We don't have many cat cafes where I live in New Zealand, which is super sad. That is sad. Oh yes, I wasn't on Tumblr, but I really remember the Super Hulock area because I was independently a fan of those shows, and also because I was quite popular among Super Hulock fans as a teenager. I could see that, Kara. B2W. I am thinking about making videos about alt fashion and DIY. Any tips? Your videos are so expired. Cryptic Crunch. That's so exciting. Okay. What are my tips for making videos about alt fashion? Definitely do it 100%. Whatever. If anyone out there is thinking of making videos, making a YouTube channel, I say 100% go for it. If you are passionate about something, I think we always need people who are talking about things that they're passionate about. It's so inspiring to watch other people's like eyes light up about I have so many favorite YouTubers that I want to make a video one day about just like all my favorite content creators, because there's so many good ones out there. And I think that there's always room for like more ideas. So definitely do it. My favorite thing, this is like a stupid whatever thing, but I really like to make thumbnails using Canva. It's a free site. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but they have really cute free graphics. And so I don't know, because people are like, dude, thumbnails. So thumbnails, very cool. Resource for that, Canva, Canva. I like it a lot. And just, the usual, be yourself. Try to have good lighting. If you don't have like a ring light or whatever, just film in front of windows and stuff like that into the daytime if you can. If your microphone really sucks, maybe use headphones. I used to try to do that, but like I have misophonia really bad with like mouth sounds, so it was really hard for me to like edit that kind of thing. But yeah, Canva saved my yeah, dude. I made so many college flyers in Canva too. I feel you. I really love your okay doll video. Oh, thank you, Spike. That's so nice. Parker Rose. Yeah, I like dogs. I don't have any right now, but I grew up with a Malamute named Minook, and she was the best. She had like a bunch of arthritis and like all these health problems when we got her, but she was an angel and I loved her. And then we had a giant Anatolian Pyrenees mix, like the really giant white fluffy one, and his name was Griffin, and I loved him. So like my favorite kind of dogs are like huge dogs. I'm not the biggest fan of little dogs. In a way, I kind of like them because they remind me of rats, and I know that sounds like a bad thing, but I love rats, so like it's a good thing for me. But yeah, generally I freaking love big dogs. But I prefer, I mean, I don't want to say I prefer cats. Before I worked at the cat cafe, I was like, it's a toss-up, like, both are great. But now I'm like, no, I'm 100% a cat person, just because I spend so much time with them. One of my old friends was really into all three as well, and I asked her if she had a Tumblr because I wanted to follow her, and she asked, no, what's that? Oh, that's funny. Oh, bye, Willow. Okay, B2, yeah, okay. Yes, huge dogs are the best. Thank you for the advice. Hopefully I'll be able to put it to good use soon. Yeah, I hope you do, Crypto Crunch. And yeah, don't worry about editing for the first while, in my opinion. Just like do what you want. And then if you can, I know a lot of people like Final Cut Pro. I've never tried it. I just use iMovie. Well, Star Trek is very classic science fiction in the sense that it basically uses a science fiction setting as a vehicle to explore philosophical and ethical questions in an upfront man. Yeah, I feel like it would be a good show to like have conversations about, but when you're like 13 and like trying to get into it and you're just like watching it before you're doing your makeup at school, it's, I don't know, I didn't get into it. I love rats too. Hell yeah, insert name here. My first pet was 2 rats. I love that. I wish I could have a rat. We are not allowed to have rats in Alberta. There's like such a history of really hateful anti-rat propaganda. You guys, I'm just gonna pull it up and show you because it's some evil crap out there. But yeah, we're not allowed to have any rats in Alberta, which is very sad. And I know it's for like agricultural reasons and they're like vermin or whatever. But it was basically because one prime minister like hated rats a lot and like did his damnedest to like eliminate them. And we have literally like a phone number that if you see a rat in Alberta, you have to call because someone needs to come and get him. It's evil. Anti-rat campaign, Alberta. It's like anti-rat propaganda BS. Look at this. You can't ignore the rat. He's a menace to health, home, industry. Kill him. Let's keep Alberta rat. How evil is this? This is evil. I should make this, but like cutesy as my new like not Facebook, YouTube like header and stuff. I have a cat, so petting big dogs is so funny to me. Petting their heads like petting footballs. They're so wide. I agree. My dog will one day be a huge dog, but she's still just a baby. I love that. Do you enjoy the Gordon Ramsay reality cooking shows? My partner have watched just about all the stuff we can find on YouTube and dodgy streaming sites. That's funny. I don't watch Gordon Ramsay. I mentioned this earlier. His screaming is like too much for me. And like I haven't like sat down and watched any of his shows, but I've heard that it's very screamy, so I can't. What did that remind me of though? Oh yeah. Can I tell you guys a show I love that's like so underrated in my opinion, because I can never find it on dodgy streaming sites and I can't find a lot of it on YouTube, except for some that I can find on YouTube, but it has really weird bad jazz music playing in the background, like probably to avoid the copyright, but it sounds so bad. It literally, it makes me lose my mind. But the show is My Cat from Hell with Jackson Galaxy. He's like my favorite cat guy, and he's just like really knowledgeable about cats, and he like helps people who have like trouble with cats. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, dude, I love Jessie Gender. Oh, Mara. Oh, Jessie Gender is one of my favorite YouTubers. Her and like Cat Black, like I love their videos about like gender and stuff. The straight up looks like a 20th century It is. It is a 20th century propaganda poster. It's evil. I hate this. This is so upsetting. Do it. Rats are bad pests, but fancy rats are definitely different. People get mad at native animals. Yeah, I like rats. I think they're super cute. Yeah, we're not even allowed pet rats, like fancy rats or anything in Alberta. So, big dogs are more my speed since I grew up with a German Shepherd. Yeah, German Shepherds are so cute. Yeah, both my dogs right now are tiny dudes. Oh, tiny dudes can be fun too. I love him, best cat. Dude, I love Jackson Galaxy. Dude, Jackson Galaxy, before I started working at the cat cafe, I like binged all his videos, and all the time when people have questions about stuff when I'm at the cat cafe, I'm like, well, have you heard of Jackson Galaxy? He has a YouTube channel and blah, blah, blah. Like, I go on my little spiel like I was sponsored by him. Oh, thank you that you like my choker. I got it off Wish a couple years ago. I'm 5'1" and my dog is as tall as me, and when she's on her hind legs. I love that. 6 poster design, but honestly, Sale's so mean to the rats. I know. I feel like if I made it like pro rat, and me being the rat, it would make like a cool YouTube poster. I don't know like the copyright logistics around that, but it would be fun. Any advice for people who are stuck living in a situation where they can't really express themselves? I'm living in a very strict religious household and it's exhausting. I am so sorry to hear that. That freaking sucks, Kaylee. So when I was like feeling more suppressed, I found like the whole wearing hoodies over the things that you're going to wear out. And then when you go out, putting on your makeup, taking off your hoodie, like kind of being yourself when you're outside of the home, was like kind of helpful for me. Same with just like having boxes of stuff that makes you feel like yourself. And if it's not a physical box, it can be playlists. It can be art that you like look at on your phone that you flip through that like makes you feel connected to whatever like the things that you love are. It can be like a secret Tumblr blog or an Instagram or like whatever. There's like those little things of rebellion that make you feel like yourself are going to be the thing that you're going to need to cling on to, I think, in these times. And if you can find friends that are supportive, I would really highly recommend that. But I'm so sorry to hear that. It must be exhausting to live with like very strict religious situations. But I hope that advice helps. Maybe some other people have some advice. My black cat was summoned. I love that non-binary rat, and I love your username. Kennedy, Miss Reina is a German Shepherd mixed with a pit. She's such a cutie. Dude, one of my best friends in uni had a pit named oh my god, why am I blanking on this dog's name? What is wrong with me? Holy cow. She was the best. I miss her a lot. I remember my friend's name, but I don't remember the dog's name. I think I know that show, OMG. It would come on like random time when I'd have nothing to watch. The Jackson Galaxy show, I love it, Elisa. I have a Brindle Pitbull named Lily. She's so cute. Yeah, my boyfriend, the tattoo owner of his tattoo shop, her name's Sydney. She's the best. And she has 2 pit bulls, and one's name is Bambi, and the other's name is Pork Chop, or Lamb Chop. They're such good, cute girls. I love them. Beep, beep, beep. People always dunk on Jackson Galaxy and Guy Fieri for absolutely no reason, and they're just fun, passionate dudes and love what they do. Thank you for saying it, Megan. Someone needed it to be said. Dude, people who, I think that like one thing that's really fun about alternative, I was thinking about this like in the shower weirdly earlier today, but I think that like it's fun when like really out there alternative looking people are like always so sweet and kind, and it's almost like some of them are like, well, I'm gonna wear this like crazy stuff, and if that's enough to ward you off and like make you not want to talk to me, then I don't want to have this conversation anyway. And like they'll only like talk to people who are like, they'll only attract those kind of people that are like gonna be non-judgmental or like think that kind of thing is cool, and I think that's like amazing. I love that insert name here. Mixed dogs are the best. My mom doesn't mind my fashion choice, but the entire country I live in is super Christian and conservative. I'm sorry, Crypto Crunch. Yeah, my parents were like very concerned about me when I first started dressing alternative, but now they accept it, and I also don't live with them, so it's nice. OMG, thanks. I love your piercing. Thank you. I have the urge to draw, but art blog. Oof, been there, Lisa. It really sucks. The flack you get for just existing in these sorts of climates is so stupid. I agree. I'm like so I live in a really, really alternative friendly city now. Like I remember when I was growing up and I lived in like a very small town, and like just wearing like my everyday clothes would like get weird stares, and like it would make me feel so self-conscious and stuff. And now where I live, like everyone has dyed hair, everyone has spiky boots, everyone looks kind of funny. Not like kind of, you know what I mean? Like everyone's kind of alternative and no one bats an eye, and it's like the best. It's like, I'm so sorry for people who wish that that was their living situation, but it's not. Can't wait to move out. Oh, yeah. I'm horrible when it comes to naming pets. My cat name is Two Toy. She acts like a dog though, so it's more funny than dark now. That's funny. Do you have any New Year's resolutions or plans? I never make resolutions. Not anymore, really. But my plans, it was cute. I hung out with Cage. We went outside at midnight all bundled up, like in our blankets, and we watched the fireworks. And it was really, really beautiful. And then Cage was all like, ow, ow. And then our neighbors upstairs that we hadn't met before came out, and they were all like, ow, ow. And it was like, oh, hey. And like we kind of met them, so that was fun. And then after that, I had a really, really late night bath at like 2 a.m. It was amazing. And I used this bath bomb from Lush that was like a ghost face, and it was cherry and vanilla scented, and it was so good. And so I had a really nice bath, and I did like a mud mask kind of situation while I was in there. And it was just like the best self-care time in the world. I loved it. Oh, I love that evil Jenny Queen that your parents are supportive, but they think it's a fake. Oh, you'll show them. Hello, Wolfgang Productions. Hi from NYC. Oh, absolutely. One of the best part of presenting as radically queer is that it allows me to simultaneously ward off judgmental people and attract and shelter those who need it. I agree with you, Gare. I was raised really religious and it was garbage. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I agree. That sucks. Agree, yeah. If people think I'm too weird before they talk to me just because I'm punk, that's their problem, and they'll just miss out. Yes, Megan. Yes, you get it. Yeah, I've gotten so many compliments when I go. It's really lovely. I can be comfortable to dress like myself. Okay, yeah, y'all. It was wild. Today I was out and I was like dressed like this, except the choker I was wearing was really, really big and spiky, but I didn't want to wear it in this because it would like the spikes would knock against my earrings and it would be loud and annoying for you guys. So like, I love you and I would spare you that. But yeah, I was wearing like this outfit and it was very like kind of cutesy, pastel-y, gothy kind of situation. And it was so funny because people told me that they liked my outfit that were so like, I would not have expected them to like my, like it was like normie looking, like not to be, but like it was like, oh, like, thank you so much. It was really cool. But yeah. Hi everyone. Oh, hi H. I love that you're back. Kaylee, there's lots of bitches with alternative people being over-sexualized. Ugh, I hate that. And so often I get hit on by middle-aged men and at the mall and a 60-year-old lesbian. It's just, I remember feeling like that when I was a really young alternative person too. I don't know if it was because I was so young that like people are freaking gross. But it's very upsetting when your subculture is like over sexualized and people even like I remember wearing like this out and people just coming up and being like, are you into BDSM? And it's like, oh my god, like way to just throw it out there like to a stranger. Wow, holy cow. That sucks, Kelly. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I hope Kaylee can stay strong. My family says all the time randomly, punk rock don't care, because my father was in a punk rock band. I love that insert name here. Yeah, I agree with everyone. I'm in a difficult living situation, but but dressing up around my friends have helped me express myself. I agree so much. It's so healing to find communities of people who get you and see you and like will let you express yourself. Like, I feel so bad when people tell me like my friends don't like call me by my right pronouns, or like they make fun of me for the music I listen. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, unless it's like the kind of way that you make fun and it's like everyone's in on the joke and it's okay, like the way that Cage and I make fun of like, you like Barbie Bratz monster movie, like, yeah, we make fun of that and it's fine for both of us and it's funny. But it like makes me so sad, people that are in non-supportive situations, because it's like such a super fit, like people really like, I remember my mom making such a big deal about like, well, people are gonna think of you this and that if you get tattoos and piercings and this and that. Dude, it's such a super, it's a piece of metal. Like, come on. Yeah, it's very silly. Oh, thank you, Wolfgang Productions. That's so sweet. My mom is suspicious of me, so she doesn't let me hang out with any of my friends because she thinks I'm secretly dating someone. Jax, that sucks. Luckily my parents were pretty chill with my relationships as long as I was like honest with them about, which, you know, it's but yeah, I have 5-inch platform boots, and weirdly, the most common people who compliment them are old people, which is crazy to me. Dude, yeah, my favorite is like sometimes there was this older lady today that she was like staring at me, and she was really close while I was in the thrift store. She was like staring at my purse, and it's like this book of spells bag that I got at Halloween, and I thought she was like offended or something, and I was kind of like, oh god, like, can we not do this right now? And then she says, I love your bag, where'd you get it? And I was like, oh, the Halloween store. And she said, what? And I was like, the Halloween store. And it was so nice. Yeah, I think that sometimes I get it, and I catch myself being ageist in that way, where I'm like, oh, it's like an older person, they're gonna be judgmental, and so many times they're not. It's nice. Yeah, I got cackled for the first time recently when I was wearing something more punk than my usual stuff. Super unfair. I hate that cryptic crunch. I'm sorry. I'm older than you all. I'm a hippie. I love that, Wolfgang. Cool. I generally don't think people understand the difference between aesthetic attraction and sexual, which only made it worse for those in alt subcultures. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My friend dresses scene, and she says so many old men try to talk to them. It's so weird. Okay. I love that your friend dresses scene. I feel like I have not seen a scene kid for so long, and like I don't know. I feel like scene fashion, I haven't seen that many DIYs for it around, and I don't really see it in shops. So I love that your friend is scene. But that sucks that old men have to be gross about it. Also, my experience has been that once you become confident and nonchalant in alternative representation, people who would reject you for it are intimidated more than anything. That is true. But love grunge goth, all of it. Yes. I feel so comfortable talking to people in this chat. I hope you all are having a good day, night. I hope that everyone's having a great day or night too, Lucid Dream. Elisa, you really helped me express. Oh, thank you, Elisa. That's so nice. I love kind old people. Me too, Danya. And like a lot of them are like, there's so many nice older people that I've met. And yeah, I think I mentioned this on my last stream, but I've been into kind of I've been really into Elder Goth. Jane Wilkes, I think, is her YouTube channel. She's so freaking cool. It is so exciting for me to see older people who still dress very alternative and punk and goth and etc. etc. And it's just so cool. It's like it was so cool when I had to meet my boyfriend's mom. I was like kind of nervous because meeting boyfriend parents is always like very like, oh, like what's this gonna be? And I went and met his mom, and she has like a million piercings in her ears. She has all these tattoos, Queens of the Stone Age posters like all over the house, like all this random skeleton decor. She's just like I love her. She's so cool. Also, wow, frankly, the only places that argue into BDSM conversations seem appropriate to have with strangers are BDSM clubs and kink websites. Yeah, people see a choker or a collar and are like, time to forget about normal human boundaries. Some of my friends are lovely, but so many of them make fun of my pronouns and fashion. Kaylee, that sucks. It's so hard to find people who are nice since I go to a religious school and everyone is enough. I went to a religious school and I found that there were less religious people. Like, I've seen the meme that's, I don't know if you've seen the meme that's like, if you want your kid to not become Catholic, like become anything other than Catholic, send them to a Catholic school. I went to a Catholic school and we see how that ended. Like, not that my parents are super religious. I mean, I think my dad, like, because his side of the family, very like Italian Catholic, is like a little bit more. And I like grew up with like him reading the Bible, I think. And like I had a phase when I was 12 where I got really into church. But kind of a little bit because I had a crush on one of the people in the church band, let's be honest. Yeah, it sucks that you have friends that make fun of you for that. That's no good. Hello, good morning, evening time zone, everyone. Yeah, Anna. Hi, Rabbit. Oh, thank you, Zombie Ghost. I love seeing style. Me too. I want to get into it, especially when I have because I have curly hair. I have not seen enough scene representation of curly hair, but you know what I would love to get one of these days? Those hair extensions that are the raccoon stripes, I think they're called, like when it's black stripes through like a colorful piece of hair. That was like my little goals of my like little 15-year-old, like very idolizing scene people. Yes, scene is such a fun style. One old lady came up to me on the bus and said she loved my fashion, and then she sat beside me and showed me pictures of her grandkids. It was so cute. I love that. Oh, I want to put color on the bottom of my hair, but afraid to do it. My brother owns hair salon, but he doesn't do freaky stuff. He always wants me to cut my hair. Ugh. I think you should do it, especially if it's the bottom of your hair. Hair grows back. It'll be fine. Yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't dye your hair. This isn't related to fashion, but a couple of weeks ago, I bought a really big Damascus steel knife, 8 inches long, off of eBay, and I like cutting random stuff with it. Cool, Allie. I'm excited for you. Please stay safe. Do not cut any fingers on there. There are some curly hair tutorials for scene style on TikTok. I gotta get on TikTok. Oh, you're Hungarian too. Oh, cool. Hungarians in the chat. I'm Italian. Same. And I hated wearing Catholic school uniform. Thank God I didn't go to a uniform school. Thank God I've never gone to a uniform school. My mom, for a while, one of my friends went to a very, like, fancy private kind of school. And my mom was like, would you want to do that? Like, you know, it's a lot, but like maybe like whatever. And she was saying, but if you do this, you can't get your nose pierced and you can't do it. And I was like, I don't want to do it for multiple reasons, but especially if I can't do that. And then I found out that like their dress code was so strict, you couldn't even wear a scrunchie that wasn't the school colors. Are you kidding? Like that level of control? I can't. I swear like half my town is older women, so I either get hit on or scare them when I dress emo or punk. The amount of them that said I'm gonna help for it is hilarious. Oh, at least you can find it funny. Let's see. There's a joke that 100% of people who went to my high school ended up either Christian or bi. Same, I want to dye my hair like purple or pink or something, but I want to grow it out, so I'm afraid to commit to the bleached hair. There's no need. If you like going back is always a thing. Like I've gone from pink hair to black hair, or not pink, but like, you know, colored hair to back to, well, I don't naturally have black hair. I have really like brown hair, but you know, like more or less the natural color. So yeah, I mean, because I know people get worried about the damage. I've bleached my hair so many times. It's very damaged, so don't take tips from me, but I think it's fine. Yes, I love the raccoon strips. I know, they're so good. One of my school's vice principals is trans, and I think that's so cool. I love that, Spike. I remember one of my school's principal when I was growing up was a lesbian, and I thought it was so cool. And then kids were like making fun of it for some reason. I remember I was in 6th grade, and I just remember that so clearly. And I was like, what? Why is that? Like, I always hear the comments about my chokers, and I even was getting backed into uncomfy conversation with someone who knew I was IRL but moved away, and it was so awkward and not welcome. Megan, I am so sorry. I hate when people get into, uncomfortable conversation. I feel like the same thing happens when you wear, like, garters, harnesses, any of that kind of stuff. I remember one of my friends, we went to Catholic school together. She wore her garters made like under her skirt to like keep her high socks up, like knee socks, and she got like dress coded. And I was like, why? They're literally fabric, and her skirt is like the right length. So like, what do you care? It's so weird. I'm so happy you came up on my Explore page. Oh, thank you, Hi. You really reignited my love for Monster High and old fashion. I love that. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, good night, Haley. I hope you have a lovely night. Crunch, I'm scared too. I hope, I hope, you know, especially if it's the tips of your hair, just cut it off and grow it back. I promise it'll be fine. My hair dirty blonde. You can dye it back to dirty blonde. Especially if your brother, did you say it was your brother that owns the hair salon? I'm sure he could help you out. Oh, sorry, I need to scroll back up. Wow. Cena's so cute, pretty, handsome. I love it. I personally don't dress Scene, but I love it. Same. I feel that way about so many styles. Like, I love Sweet Lolita style. I don't dress it, but I love it. Or like Gothic Lolita or steampunk. I love steampunk style. I don't dress it, but I do love it. And Victorian. And I could go on for 12 years about this. Recently, I painted a giant skeleton hand flipping you off on the back of a flannel because a great laugh with friends. I love that, Anna. That sounds really fun. Wow, I made it to a live stream. Yay, Phonus Balonus. I just wanted to say your video helped inspire me to express myself the way I want. Oh, I love that. I honestly find that, at least for me, like dressing the way that I wanted to helps so much with my self-esteem, and like doing my makeup in a way that I liked helps so much with just like self-image and stuff. And I love when people say they did the same thing, because I know a lot of people think it's like shallow to care about stuff like appearance, but it can be so fun to experiment with. I tried to dress Gina to work for me. I look so crusty. I love crust funk. I know that's a different thing, but I get it. Sometimes when I wear really pastel things, I'm like, I look just as crusty as F, so I can understand. I once got called a doggy wearing a very similar choker, so it was just with 2 rings. That's it. It made me feel very bad about it. But I know I feel better wearing stuff like that. Yeah, seriously, people that like make that kind of comment about chokers like this or whatever, they don't need your time of day. I got detention for wearing the wrong socks one time. Evil. Okay, I went to not a uniform school, but it was very far away from my school, so I had to take 3 buses and like school buses to get there. And for 2 of the buses like went to a uniform school, and I remember the first day I went on that bus and everyone was wearing a uniform, and this girl was like, you know, you're gonna get uniform demerits for like not wearing, and I was like, I don't think this is a uniform school, and I was so scared. It was horrible. I love those demonia boots that you suggested in a video. I looked them up and I'm gonna get them because you said they were easy to walk in. Yeah, in my opinion, any demonias that are like flat across the whole way instead of like having that heel, way easier to walk in than like those heeled ones. Everyone, I'm wondering if everyone that likes our style is because they had to wear a uniform at school. Thank God I didn't have to wear a uniform at school. I remember there were like weird rules about like you can't wear brand names and stuff like that, which I was like, it's a Gap hoodie. Why can't I wear a Gap hoodie? Like that is all that anyone had in 4th and 5th grade, but whatever. Older alt people are so awesome. I agree. I know an older alt woman who gave me a bunch of her old gothic clothes and has a bunch of skulls and witchy things all over her house. She's amazing. She sounds amazing, Alessa? Art block left, so I'm drawing mushrooms. Yay! Mushrooms are always a great thing to draw. I'll say, as one of your resident early 20s humanities quasi-boomers, TikTok evades and exceeds me. Oh, I love the way you type. Oh, God. Where is this? Oh, okay. There we go. The website is structurally impenetrable and culturally alien. I'd so hate a uniform or a strict dress code. I'm so glad my school is good, but still very liberal with this stuff. Yeah, I'm so thankful my work lets me dress how I want. Like I wear an apron over everything, but I've never gotten anything for what I wear to work, and it's nice because I dress like I want to. Oh, thank you, Wolfgang. Kaylee, our uniforms are so annoying and itchy and very gendered. That's another thing I hate about uniforms. We aren't allowed to wear our hair down if it touches our collar, and we have to wear knee-high black socks. That sounds like my worst nightmare. I remember when I was in school of sports, we had to get gendered uniforms, and I asked if I could get the male one because the female one had like cut off sleeves, and I had armpit hair, and it was like too embarrassed to ask my mom for a razor to shave. Like it was a whole thing. So I was like, can I get like the long sleeve? And it was like so awkward to have to like say that in front of everyone, and like, oh, uniforms. Gym uniforms, any kind of uniforms, hate it. Especially school gym, hated it. Mine was navy blue. Maybe that's why I hate navy blue. I can see that. OMG, I really want to dye my hair, but I'm scared my hair will like fall out or something. I don't think it'll fall out. I've dyed my hair, oh my God, for like 5 years, and like it doesn't fall out more than like it did before. Like, I mean, when you brush it, obviously some comes out, but that's normal. I was DIYing a jacket and said, this is so rabbit. I'll watch one of their videos. And then saw your live. Oh, I love that, Rodolfo. That's so fun. Yes, my brother. In 3rd grade, I was frustrated with kids using gay as an insult. I brought out a really old dictionary and showed them that the definition of gay was joyful. It then became a compliment. That's so cute. Recently, I did some shrinky dinks and made a hat. I love shrinky dinks. Oh my God. Okay. Shrinky dinks and made a hand, but you could see the bone, and my mom put it on her keychain, and I said it was her favorite thing of art that I ever made. That's really cute. Insert name here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for your friends. I hope they're okay now. I missed something. I want to wear garters with my skirts to hold up my socks, but my family makes me so uncomfy. I can relate to that. Family can make like weird comments where you're like, okay, you're just being like unnecessary. I know a lot of like alty people who do things like wear the big long black skirt over the clothes before they go out, and then when they go out they take off the black skirt, and before they come in they put the black skirt back on, like, you know, those, or like big hoodies, that kind of stuff. I have to go get ready for school. Oh, Julie, that's so sweet. I hope you have a nice time at school. I got a jacket from the thrift store today to punk out. I'm so excited. That's so cool. Milo or Milo, either way, so excited. Tia, thank you. Oh, thank you, Anna. I'm currently working on my patch punk pants. Oh, I love patch punk pants. I currently only have 3 patches, but I love them. The theme is green, purple, and black. I love that. I'm really happy with how they are. Those sound really cool. Very like kind of Beetlejuice colors. In 7th grade, I got called stripper because I was wearing fishnets with my mermaid costume. I was literally 12. Anything else is sexualized on usually femme-presenting people, and it sucks. You are completely right, Hi. And it's like extremely frustrating when people sexualizing children put that like negativity on the child as if it's the child's fault that you, a grown-ass adult, have sexualized them. Insane. I can tell you, as a non-binary person who doesn't look almost 40, there will always be people who look at you unapprovingly. That's fair. I guess it just is about getting okay with it. They don't matter, and you won't want them to be your friends away anyway. Then exactly, that's the thing. Is that it's like a double whammy of like Gerhard said earlier, that like it helps ward off people that you don't want to be friends with anyway, and it helps like attract people and help people know they're safe that like you. I've been not getting dressed much because of the state of the world, so I just get dressed if I make a video. But I miss rocking my style. I stay home all the time. I know what you mean, Wolfgang Productions. I sometimes like it's so hard to have the motivation to like get all cute and stuff for just staying at home, and like sometimes I do it, but most of the times I this is so silly, but I'll like do my full face of makeup sometimes, but then be in my pajamas all day and it like looks very weird. It reminds me of like I never did like dance competitions very much, like kind of thing, but I would see girls who were like going to dance competitions with like full face of makeup, full hair in like complete little curly things, and then just like sweatpants and it was just like from here up was like a complete different look than from here down, and it was my favorite thing. And I feel like that a lot. Oh, Dania, that's so sweet. Thank you. Wolfgang Production. I've been not getting dressed. Yeah, okay. Neo-Victorian and Gothic Lolita are wonderful aesthetics, and I owe a lot of my confidence to them. Heck yeah. My mother is very supportive about everything, but my siblings make fun of me for everything. I do wear Think Life so I could dress however I want, but I get made fun of. Siblings can suck in that way. I hope that when y'all are older, y'all can change that a little bit, because one of my siblings made fun of me a lot when I was a kid, and they feel so bad for it now, and like literally feel so guilty. And yeah, I think it changes, and I hope they apologize or change their ways. My best friend's got this squishmallow named Dante. I think they're so cool. That's awesome. Dress coding sucks. It's public shaming that usually discriminates, targets femme-presenting people. Couldn't wear spaghetti straps unless they were at least 3 finger sticks. Like what? Agreed, Bethany. Dress codes were the bane of my existence. I'm so thankful that I don't have to go to school with those anymore. Gonna get ready for school. Okay, have a wonderful time at school, Anna. Thanks for coming. Ridiculous rules. The nuns used to slap me and hit me hard on the head with the rule. That sucks, Wolfgang Productions. The same thing happened to my uncle when he was like a kid, and like the fact that physical abuse used to be tolerated in schools. What? Lol, yes, as much as I use TikTok, it is a little overwhelming. Agreed. Okay. I have to make TikToks for my work sometimes. So like I don't have a personal TikTok account, but sometimes I make them for my work at the cat cafe. And I remember the first time I downloaded that app, I like opened the page and it was just like loud and everything was changing, and I was like, I have not felt more like a boomer in so long. Like I felt so out of control with it the first time I opened it. I'm so happy I'm homeschooled because I don't have a dress code and I get to be myself. I used to go to school and I hated it so much. I hated everything, and then the way school smelled. Ugh, school traumatized me. I'm sorry, Zombie Ghost. School is so hard for so many people, but I'm happy that you're in a better place now. But that genuinely sucks. Like school is genuinely traumatic for a lot of people, I feel like, especially like alternative, weird, whatever, just like slightly outside of the norm. It's horrifying. My school has no dress code, but my teacher tried to implement one exclusively for my class the other day. The next day, we all came in. Oh my god, I lost it. The next day we all came in outfits. The broken allegory. I got a lot of compliments. I love that. That is, yes, F the system, Anna. They can't get y'all. Okay, bye, Cryptic Crunch. Thanks for tuning in. It was by some boys I didn't even know. That's horrible. Hi. That's Black Skirt. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, that was my 14-year-old little tricky trick until I just was like, this is how I want to dress, and my parents got used to it. Okay, bye, Evil Queen Jenny. Thanks for popping in. Okay, bye, Jax. Thanks for popping in. I remember not being able to even wear makeup, but it wasn't because of the students. It was the teachers that were the issue. Who cares? Like, especially when you're like 12, it's like, who do you have to be professional for? Who? Like, you're in school, like, whatever. The moist egg, what demonias do you have? Okay, I forget what they're called right now. I'll just go grab them really quick. There are these ones. I've had to shoe glue them together a couple times, but they're holding in, and I love them. They don't go up my leg super high, but the platform is nice and big, and they have a lot of spikes. And I got them off Iron Soles, I think it's called, the site. They have a lot of cool shoes on there, and they have a lot of sales all the time. The uniform just led me to getting creative with turning my preferred looks into this weird alt business casual that I'm still trying to break the habit of. That's so funny, Nate Warner. I feel like corporate goth is such a thing that I like thought I would have to get into when I was younger because of like, I was like, how am I gonna work and be alternative? And like, I'm so thankful I can just wear like my weird band t-shirts to school now. Your patchwork inspired me to start what I call a garbage bag, and it's currently got a ton of pins and colors. I love it. I love that. My family is very magic-y, and one time I got asked to describe my house, and I said bones and incense. Dude, I love that. One time I said incense to someone relating to something about my family, and they thought I said another word that is very close to that, but is about, so yeah, it was very embarrassing, and I was like, no, not that, not that. It's almost 1 a.m. where I'm at. Oh, Kat, go to bed if you have to. I also have school tomorrow. Go to bed! But thank you for your very sweet comment. I mean, I'm not going to tell people what to do, sorry. But yeah. Oh, with us, one of the real eye-openers about dressing femme more often and alt with that is that even within queer circles, I get sexualized way more, which is honestly less than ideal. Agreed. My mom is no longer here, but when she was, I hid all my tattoos from her. Oh, yes, then I am sorry, Wolfgang Productions. That is genuinely horrifying. Artem, okay, bye, Lucid Dream. Thanks for everyone who tuned in. Once your For You page becomes more tailored to your interests, it becomes a really nice place to find community. I can see that. I've also heard that people are really mean on TikTok, and like I can sometimes not even deal with like not even mean, but just like slightly critical YouTube comments because I can be a baby, which is not to say don't criticize me, because yes, everyone needs criticism and everyone makes mistakes and I'm human and sometimes I F up, but like, yeah, anytime I get like a rude comment or whatever, I'm like, ugh. And I've heard that it's even worse on TikTok, so I'm also kind of scared of TikTok there. I've done academic research on TikToks as a rare space of transmasculine self-representation, so I know a great deal about one aspect of the site, but the rest befuddles me greatly. Fair. I remember I got dress coded-ish in kindergarten. Kindergarten. Are we hearing this? For wearing spaghetti straps, like I was literally 5. Now in high school, the dress code is less strict, which is ironic. Yeah, it's weird. When I was in 7th grade, a teacher I didn't like dress coded me for a slightly cropped shirt during our final. Yeah, I would be pissed too, Jupiter. We have 8 curio cabinets. Ooh, that sounds so cool. Insert name here. Full of bones, crystals, incense seeds, etc. And stuff like that randomly. Oh, I love that. That sounds like a really nice house, Dania. Or, sorry, insert name here. And then Dania said good. Wolfgang Productions, I hated school. I would too if I had nuns beating me. Oh my god, I think anybody would. Sophie, I'm autistic and school is so overwhelming for me sensory. I'm sorry. I could imagine that the sensory at school with the buzzing lights and oh my god. At least I have permission to listen to music. At least that's something in my earphones, but it's still so exhausting to go to school. I feel like they should have better accommodations for people with sensory overload, stuff like that. Thank you, Wolfgang Productions. Yeah, I love these boots. I've had them. Oh my god, I think I got them in university, so like 2 or 3 years. Damn, 225s. Thank you, Casey. That's what they are. You're right. Okay, bye, Danya. Thank you for popping by. Insert name here. My old school could not have cared less when I was in 1st grade. I wore a very, very crop shirt and shorts. I didn't care why they didn't care. Because you were a child, and children's bodies should not be sexualized and looked at in that way. Like, to me, that's normal that no one said anything, right? Check out Fashion Nation Vixens and Angels. They're a local Denver alternative store. The people are so nice and I go there all the time. I'll definitely Google that Broccoli Sticks. I'm nowhere in the US, but I'm sure maybe they do shipping worldwide. My mom and family is super supportive of me being goth. I'm even inspiring my little sis, but I can never be. What can you never be? Oh, you can never dress goth at school. Yeah, I know a lot of schools that are very anti-goth, which is very sad. Goth representation matters. I had 3 kids before I was 19, so in my head I'm still 25. Still 15, not 25. Wow, yeah, I cannot, kids, I could never. But I am very admiring of the people that do. Hi, I started watching your videos a week ago. Oh, thank you. It's a goth bean. I like your username. Oh no, my light died. I'm sorry. Oh, this died. Oh, let me see if I can plug my light in somewhere. I'll get something. I had to buy a teacher in high school that dress coded me literally every day in front of the whole class, no matter what, no matter how Modestly, I tried to dress that was still weather appropriate until the one day I dressed like her. Oh my god, I hate that very much. Dress codes are also a form of institutionalized classism. A lot of poor families struggle to clothe their children within the rigid set of standards, since seldom are the clothes cheaply available. Agreed, Gerhard. I remember one of the things at my school was like, your clothes can't be ripped or torn and like that kind of thing, and that's such a classist BS rule. TikTok comments are rude. Are rude of a decent bit of time, but at least once the For You page is finally tailored to, that leads to the people seeing you as being more similar to you. So less rude. I could see that. Modestly, the students are so judgmental at school. That sucks. I feel like as students, you should all be in it together and like not be judgmental of each other. I get harassed by groups of jocks and girls whisper about me. I will buy your grandma. That's not fair. That freaking sucks. I'm sorry about that. The Rona is kicking my ass, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Aw, Ken, I hope you feel better soon. Everyone stay safe, agreed. When I worked in retail, our dress code was black shirt, black pants, black shoes. So I wore a Truth Goth jacket and 4-inch platform shoes, and they told me I couldn't wear them unless I could run in my shoes, so I took off in a full sprint wearing my platform shoes, and they let me continue wearing them. You show them, Megan. That's so good. Here, I need to get a cord for my light. Let's go on a trip to find a cord. A little trip around the house to find a cord. Hi. Hello. Do you know if there's a cord for like one that's like this?
What does it look like?
Like that. Oh, well, you can't see it. Okay, sorry.
I think I might know which one it is.
Yeah, sorry. Boyfriend is helping. I apologize to everyone who finds this boring. Oh, I think this might work. Okay, I think I might have found one. Back to the room. I apologize.
Is it like a long one?
No. It's okay. I think I found one.
Okay.
Love you. Okay. Hopefully this works. Look how short this is. Who makes a cord this long? What is this for? Sorry. Okay, I need to read these comments. I read a crystal ball 3 times a week. That sounds awesome. A Nancy. Oh, like your username. I'm so glad I found your channel, Rabbit. I've always loved it. And your fashion sense isn't too unlike mine. I love that, Nancy Webb. So I was accidentally pressed in before I'm ready to. I unfortunately go to a very Christian school. I'm not religious and I can only wear a polo shirt and colored pants. Polo shirts? Bane of my existence. I'm so sorry to hear that you're living with that. I'm so thankful I never had to wear a uniform, like I've said. But I did have a dress code, as most schools I think do. It's for car chargers, maybe. No, it came with my headphones. It came with my my little skull candy earbuds. It's evil. Who makes a charger that long? Yeah, Gerhardt. Agreed. I remember my mom and grandmother talking about the no ripped or patched clothes norm. As they tell, it's somewhat new and worrisome because it reveals an underlying view of clothing as disposable. 100%. Especially, okay, ripped clothing, I can't understand, but I can a little bit see it. Not allowing patched clothing, that's evil. That's evil. To the younger people, just know there was a time when having an outlook was really frowned on. Things have been better in the last 20 years, and it will keep being so. I agree. And on that note, I think that a lot of alt fashion, like especially right now, is pretty popular, which makes it, or like not everywhere, but like for a lot of people, it's pretty popular, which makes it super easy to find stuff like this and like this, like pretty widely available. So that's always really fun. Okay, no worries. Wolfgang, have a lovely night. It was lovely to have you in here. Oh, hello, from Salem. That's like I would love to visit Salem one day, Salem, Massachusetts. I've always seen people take that picture with the statue of the lady riding the broom. Beautiful. India, that's a cool name. I mean, mental hospital use really short chargers if they let their patients have their fun. Okay, fair. I mean, this one was for headphones, but yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. You don't have to dress more conventional now, at least. I mean, yeah, I love it. Thankfully, my job doesn't care what I look like. Oh, love when that happens. 11:11. Oh, good night. Oh, Luna. Okay, thank you for letting us know your name. And I hope Mick Jagger is doing good. For all the annoyance of the uniform, it did lead to a funny story of how my mom got kicked out of a Catholic school after a nun hit me for a dress code violation. Didn't know rosary was a god whip. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh because that's horrifying. I love watching your Oh, giggles. Not very cool. That's so sweet. Yeah, streaming has honestly been so fun for me as well. It's been like super cool to get to chat with you guys. It's really fun. And I always thought that I was only a person that liked watching other streamers, but turns out I love to chat with y'all. My new school doesn't let me even wear fishnets under jeans. Why not under jeans? What? Okay, even fishnets being sexualized in themselves, it's a freaking piece of fabric. Who cares? Oh, my Etsy shop is called Melodious Creation. That's going to be launched in February 2022. Everyone check out Melodious Creations on Etsy. That sounds so exciting, Zombie Ghost. I really like that name. I didn't know you streamed. This is the first one I got a notification for. This is my second stream that I've done this year. I mean, I know the year just started, but I've only ever done one live stream before these two, and I did these two really close together. But the first live stream I ever did was on my birthday when I turned 23 last year. And when you do a live stream in YouTube, there's like one video of it, and then another one shows up with like a little spinny circle, so it looks like it's uploading. So I was like, why are there two? I'm just going to delete this one. And then I deleted the whole thing. So yeah, I'm like very new to live streaming, and this is only my third one, but my only second public one. But yeah, new to it. I love it. Hi, Shoto. I'm doing very, very well. It's been really nice to be on here. I can't believe I've been on here for almost 2 hours already. Time has flown. I feel like I've been on here for like 5 minutes. That's crazy. But yeah. Do the younger people. Oh, okay. No, I read that. Oh my gosh, yeah. Shopping, not on TikTok much either, but some videos trickle in through YouTube. I know of some people using it for collaborative storytelling of the LARPing variety, which is really cool and creative. Bethany Brody, that sounds awesome. Oh, Wellington, New Zealand, Kika. That sounds awesome. I've never been to New Zealand, but it seems like a lovely place. I love that. New year, new custom. Like custom doll or just custom? Oh, customs, like, yeah, for sure. I feel that. Yeah, it's been really cool. I think a lot of people with the state of the world being inside a lot, like social interaction has been really strange, like getting back into it, being cooped up. But it feels really nice to be able to have communities like this where it's like digital, but you still somehow feel really connected, but you get to chat with different people, and it's so nice. Madeline! Oh, it's nice to have you back. Sorry you couldn't get to sleep, though. I ordered 3 Monster High dolls off of Facebook Marketplace, and they're coming the 5th. Oh, it's so cool. I just thought I was here because I'm so excited. Also, my name's Charlie. Charlie! Okay, good to know, because calling you hi, I think, was a little bit confusing for, like, it sounded like I was saying hi to all your messages. But Charlie, that's so exciting. What kind of dolls did you get? I love Monster High so much. I mentioned today that I found a Frankie doll at the thrift store. I think it's Killer Style Frankie. I'm not super sure, but she was $4.99. I found her at Value Village. She only has one hand and like kind of a random black top, but she's cool. It's really hard to find new updated alt YouTubers, so finding your channel really means a lot to me. Thank you, Zombie Ghost. I agree. I feel like so many alt YouTubers I'll find and I'll fall in love with, and then I'll be like, oh, their last upload was in 2018. So that always is very sad. But yeah, I told my parents that my clothing style is pastel goth, and they threw all my stuff away, and now I don't know what to do, so I came here. Shoto, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really unfair. I'm set to be our university's first punk metal drag performer. That's so good to hear, and it's weird to balance the expectation people have of fishness with the rather unsexualized femme power, my performance and body. I am so excited for you, Gary. That's going to be amazing. Yeah, Shoto, that's so not okay that happened. Do you collect any older, rare Monster High dolls? I've been wanting to get my hands on Kieran and Wisp dolls forever. No, I don't have any collector doll. Well, okay, that's a lie. I got the Gremlin collector doll. That came out like last year, really recently. That's the only collector doll I have. I don't have Zombie Gaga or the Beetlejuice setter or Kieran and Wisp or any of the SDCCC. San Diego Comic SDCC. I don't have any of those. But maybe on like Facebook Marketplace or eBay, maybe someone would sell them. Do you ever get special edition Monster High Lady get? No. Yeah, no. I actually saw her. This is funny. I saw her in a lot. Like, you know, when people sell bundles of dolls on Facebook Marketplace in my area, it was her and a bunch of other dolls for like $80 total, which is a steal. But I didn't get her because I just I don't have that strong of a feeling towards Lady Gaga. I'm sorry to say that if she's like your favorite or whatever, but I just don't. And I feel like she should go to someone who really cares about her. Today got a Monster High set IDK when it's coming. Got it off eBay. That's so cool. It's a goth. That's so cool. It's a goth bean. That's so cute. I love that. I love your Oh, thank you, Natalia. Or Natalia. I hope I said that right. My extended family is very Christian, and when me and my sister were 4 to 8, they made me and my sister go to church with them, even when my parents were there trying to make us Christian. Ooh, frustrating. Not really a doll guy, but my girlfriend got me a Skeleta Monster High doll because I love the Day of the Dead makeup, and it's honestly one of my favorite things. I love that. I think that there's like so much artistry and beauty in Monster High. I know that they're like a mass-produced, commercialized one. I don't care. I think they're so beautiful and like so detailed, and the designs are incredible. And I love that like even people that don't care about dolls can still like them, in my opinion. Because like as a kid, I was never a doll person. I only liked stuffed animals, and like dolls really creeped me out. And I never really liked dolls until I got into Monster High, and I got into Monster High really late. I know a lot of people it was like their childhood, and for me, I just found it when I was like 21 or 22, like a year or two ago. So yeah, it's wild, but I love Monster High. I think it's cool. Oh, good night, Kat. It was lovely to have you. Zeke, I honestly really like to get some like Monster High or Brat stuff, but I don't know anything about them. I mean, you can always watch the webisodes on YouTube. They're all up there. They're really cute. Not like the new ones. I don't really like those ones, but the old ones are up there. They're really short. So those are always fun. I really like the old art style animation. And then in terms of where to find them, the best place that I find them is my local like Facebook Marketplace. But if your local Facebook Marketplace doesn't have them, there's tons of Facebook groups that are dedicated to like buying and selling Monster High dolls, and I would really, really recommend checking out those because they have tons of stuff. I ordered a Gold Roll Frankie, 13 Wishes Claudine, and a Picture Day Laguna with both of her fins. Oh, both of her fins is so rare. She's low-key one of my dream dolls, so I was super excited. I love that. It's my favorite when people like their dream dolls aren't like what one would expect to be. Like they're not like the like one of my dream dolls was Home Make Frankie, which like people don't usually think of like as like a super fancy doll. But what's one custom doll you really want to make this year? Shout out to Todoroki. I feel so bad that I didn't do this last year. I wanted to make a set of like Halloween dolls, like a pumpkin lady and a ghost lady and a skeleton. And I know that Monster High is already like a ghost and a skeleton. Whatever. Shush. I wanted to make like a little Halloween set. So I really hope I get to make some custom dolls like that this year. What's one? I'm not a huge fan of Lady Gaga either, but I remember hype about that, and everyone went bananas. Yeah, Kika. Everyone went really bananas for the Beetlejuice set too, and I love Beetlejuice. I love it. Do not get me wrong at all. But the only thing that I found really cool about that set was the shoes, and that bummed me out. I really wanted to like it, but I just. And one time I shaved half my head, and since my hair is so thick, they took half and pinned it to the shaved side to hide it from the church. Yeah, that's like the nice thing about having like this kind of thing is because it can look very like, ooh, alternative. And then you can like put it down and be like, what? I'm never, what? Yeah, I'm actually covering the gear. That's so exciting. Congrats on that. The other coordinators have been really receptive to reimagining this as something more liberatory and less glitzy, which is wonderful. I'm so excited. I wish I could watch the drag show this year. Me and some friends are starting a punk band called Acupuncture. Okay, I love that name, and I love how you spell it. And one of my friends' dad is an old school punk who knows some of the guys in the Potato Pirates and said we could open for them one day. Brocky Sticks. That's so cool. If you record any of your music and like put it online, we'd love to like get a link. I really want to collect more Monster High dolls. I have 4 or 5. I really need to make clothes for them. I also collect Lala Loopsy dolls. I used to be more embarrassed because I collect dolls, but I'm not anymore. That's awesome. I remember when I was younger, I was very embarrassed about like any hobby that I had that could be considered like feminine or kid-like or whatever. And now that I'm 23, I'm like so into nostalgia toys and like dolls and like pastel adorable stuff. Like it's awesome. She's Mexican. She uses a way to teach me about our culture, so I've got a lot of things inspired by Mexican art styles that my family bullied me over because I'm white, because I'm a white dude. I mean, that's silly that your family bullies you over about just like what? Liking Mexican art styles and like learning about your girlfriend's culture sounds like a great thing. Your family shouldn't bully you over that. Bleeding Edge dolls. Never heard of them? But Goth dolls is one that I would love to get into. And one of my first dolls, actually now I can't believe I forgot about this, but when I was in my baby bat days, I really wanted a Living Dead doll so bad. And my mom, bless her heart, thought it was like the creepiest crap ever. But for Christmas, she got me one. And it was the sweetest thing. And she stayed by my bed all the time. Not my mom, the doll, in like her little coffin box. And I thought Living Dead dolls were such a cute idea. And I gave her away. I can't believe I gave her away. I gave her to like a thrift store or something. But yeah. Sarah, hi, Robert. I've been following your channel for a few months. You're super cute. Oh, thank you, Sarah. You're so sweet. I have a fondness for Lady Gaga for a really weird reason, which is that she's one of the very few big pop stars who goes hard enough for me to do a dance solo. I love that. I honestly am just not familiar enough with her music to like have an opinion either way, but I've collected Monster High and Lala Loopsy dolls. Oh yeah, for a really long time. And my mom once said to me, "No wonder why you dress the way you do." My mom is so funny. LOL. I love that zombie doll. What's one movie you thought you were going to like but you disliked it? That is a really good question. I think I'm going to need to think about it for a while. I'll send you a recording of the drag show. Yes! Thank you, Gare. That would be awesome. And obviously you're welcome to come, but I won't demand you go. I know. It's like so rough right now with COVID. I would love to visit BC again. Oh, yay! Thanks for coming. Hello, Sanka. I'm happy you made it too. I wish you well. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I love watching you while at work, but I have to do some Japanese. Will you be on in an hour? In an hour? I don't know. It depends. We'll kind of see. It's whatever. The joke's on them. Her abuela gives me food all the time, and I will never share with them. Good. That's their punishment. Do you have any recommendations on how to make your room more punk/alternative? Sarah, yeah. My favorite thing to do is put up a bunch of posters. Oh, I like moved my laptop as if that was gonna do anything. This is obviously what I'm using. Putting up a ton of posters, I think, can be really fun. An alternative thing to do, you can print out pictures of your favorite bands and like put them up. If you have like, it's so funny. I used to live next to a record store, and people, I don't know if it was the employees or just people who like wouldn't manage to sell their records, but people would always leave records outside like next to the dumpster. So taking those and turning them into art projects can make a very like alternative thing. Like if you paint them with like black and white stripes and like put a picture in the middle and like hang it up. That was like one thing that I used to do. In general, putting like album art on your walls. There's also lots of like Halloween kind of thing. Like when it's Halloween, I find is the best time to find like home decor, where you can find like plastic bats to hang on your ceiling and like little spider rings to like put over, like stuff like that. I think is super fun. One thing I always don't like about myself was I play with random things to keep my hands busy, or I have to stop doing whatever I was doing to pick up my fingers. But I talked to my mom about it. And she said she never noticed, which made me feel better about it. And then said that somehow we know now, sorry, about it. Then said that someone we know does the same thing, and I felt a lot better. Yeah, fidgeting is super normal. My boyfriend is a huge fidgeter, and I'm usually fine with him fidgeting with stuff, except for certain things, like when he picks up my lighters and starts clicking them. Oh my god, that one drives me wild, and I'm always like, stop it, you're not allowed to do that. But yeah, fidgeting is super normal. I'm glad that your mom made you feel a little bit better about it. I am watching Pirates of the Caribbean. That was random, but I loved Monster High when I was younger. I need to get back into it. I used to have a Monster High hoodie and Converse. Yeah, every time I go to the thrift store, I always see like really cute Monster High clothes, but it's always made for kids, and I need to just get like a t-shirt or something and then cut it out and just put it as a back patch. That's it. Megan, I really want a Sheena Living Dead doll, but they're so expensive. I have one named Demo. Oh my god. Demonique? She lives in my closet. I love that. That's so cute. Hello, I just wanted to say that you're a massive inspiration. Oh, thank you, KitKat9. This show is in mid-late April, so we'll see if the pandemic has calmed down a little by then, but still I echo the trepidation about travel right now. I feel ya. I'm starting a Riot Girl surf rock grunge band called Neon Bones. I haven't recorded anything yet, but I'm hoping to play live this year. Zombie Ghost? I'm so stoked for you. That sounds amazing. Do you know any of the names of the Monster High Facebook groups? I'm American, but live kind of close to Canada, so it might work. I mean, none of the groups I'm in are Canada specific. Most of them are mostly American posts. But let me just tell you, if you look up Monster High Collectors, Safe Chat, Buy, Sell, Trade of Monster High, that's one that I'm in. Monster High, Sell, Trade, and Buy, that's one that I'm in. Monster High, 18 plus, tips, tricks, and restoration worldwide. Like, just look up Monster High in Facebook groups, and a bunch of them will come up. You can just request to join them, and usually they let everyone in. Okay, goodbye, Gobspog. Thanks for popping in. It was lovely to have you here. Oh, swimmingly, I love that word. After 5 years, I finally have enough time to go back home in Japan. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you, Shoto. I hope it was nice. If you pick at your hands, you might want to get spinner rings. That's a really good suggestion, Sloth Sister. Senka, I want to say that I freaking love your style and you've inspired me to get a bunch of corsets and Senka, that's so exciting. I really want to get one of those. Would it be called like an underbust corset? Like the ones that go from like here to here? I really want to get one of those. Or like make one. I watched a tutorial of someone make one, a really beautiful one, the other day on YouTube, and I was watching it and I was like, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. And I got all the way up until they started putting boning in the corset, and I was like, oh, I don't know how to do that. So a little bit annoying. I used to be able to find this one paint that was designed for records, so I'd made or only showed up proper when they were being listened to. I used to create my own album art for that. Sounds so cool, Nate. Halloween is also a wonderful time to experiment with looks for the first time. I tried out several gothier femmes looks on Halloween weekend, though all paled in comparison to my Darcy Auto. Yeah, I find that I remember like some of my first wearing a beard and stuff was on Halloween. You can send me a link when you make these. Yeah, that would be lovely. If Zombie Ghost wants to post about their music. You should watch Poses about the ballroom culture. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember, Zeke, when I was in university, we got to watch Paris is Burning in like an academic set, like as a class discussion kind of thing. And I've heard that, what was it called? Pose is a little bit based off that kind of thing. So I would love to watch it. But if anyone here hasn't seen Paris is Burning, do yourself a favor and watch it. Do you play any video games? Sarah, no. And I'm gonna explain this really quick. This is embarrassing. So I can't play video games because I know something about myself is that I get really into things and like I can't get out of them. And when I was younger, I was super into RuneScape to the point that I did not have a social life or like I would just get home from school and then go on RuneScape and I was like so into it. And I don't know if it has to do with my OCD because I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think I just get really, I don't want to say hyperfixated on stuff, but like that's kind of what it feels like perhaps. But yeah, I can't play video games because I know that if I get into it, I'll never be able to stop. So my boyfriend loves them, and he always wants me to like learn and like play with them one day. And, like maybe I will, but for now, I don't trust myself. Thank you so much because I really need some tips to fix my old monster high dolls and make them display worthy. Yes, look up AZ Does Makeup. I don't know if it's AZ Does Makeup or As Does Makeup, but I don't know their pronouns, so I'm just gonna say they. As Does Makeup. Okay, yeah. This person does these Monster High transformation tutorials. You can't go wrong with this person's videos. Like this video, I love this video. So highly recommend that for Monster High restoration tips. You can use zip ties as cheap boning. Really? I have zip ties. That's good to know. I actually crocheted a corset top recently. Zombie Ghost, that's so cool. Crochet is one of those fiber, is it called a fiber art textile? Crochet is one of those ones that I never learned. I've done felting, I've done knitting, I suck at cross stitch, but I have done it. Crocheting, I think I learned it because I went to a Waldorf school, but it never stuck. I still need to watch Paris is Burning. Do it, Zeke. Highly recommend it. My dad used to have a band called The Riot before my dad died, but me and my siblings want to make a band called The Riot after and cover all of their songs. Insert name here. I think that sounds lovely. Good, because I don't play video games either. Sarah, that's funny. I mean, I see that they're a lot of fun, and when I was a kid, my favorite thing to do was watch my older brother play video games. He found it super annoying, which I can see now. It would probably be very annoying to have like your little sibling watch you play video games, but I just thought he was so like, I don't know if anyone else has like an older sibling that they just looked up to, like starstruck, like completely, but I thought my older brother was so cool. Paris is Burning is absolutely beautiful, though the production itself is worthy of some very real critique. Also, major content warnings. I didn't know about the production of it being major critiques. I remember I was in Ahalia's class and we talked a lot about just like gender stuff, but we never talked about the production. That's really interesting. If you want to make corsets, my Cara Tours might help because she makes a lot of historical fashion outfits out of thrift store materials. She uses zip ties as boning too. I will check that out. Good Mo from Russia. I'm 18 today. Happy birthday! That's so cool. I'm currently making a Victorian corset for a school project. Alice? That sounds amazing. OMG, I loved RuneScape. Yeah. I loved RuneScape so much. I remember I had a redheaded character because I don't know why, but I've always found, like, whether it's dyed or natural, I've always found red hair to be so beautiful. And I've always thought that it was like one of those colors that I can't do because, and people always say that I'm sound ridiculous when I say this, but I think that I have a very green undertone, which makes like warmer like reds and stuff like not look great on me. And everyone's always like, "What are you talking about?" You know, and I'm like, "Yeah, my skin looks green. Like you don't get, but it does." So yeah, I love red hair, but I feel like I can never do it. Random question: what are your favorite colors? I'd like to make you some. Oh, Elizabeth, that's so nice. My favorite colors are pink and black, like pastel pink and black. Well, you're so sweet. There's so many video games that I watched my brothers play when I was a kid. Loved it so much. Yeah, and I think okay, sorry to go on a little video game rant, but I genuinely think the video games these days are like made to be addicting. Like they literally study like how to keep you like more like and like the reward centers. And I'm like, all right, like I already like have zero self impulse control over stuff like that. I could not like when they're designed to be super super addictive. Strongcosaurus, thank you for catching me live. That's so exciting. Just cleaned my room at 1 a.m. while listening to the stream. Very satisfied. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, moist egg. I gotta go. Oh, bye, Natalia. Thanks for coming in. That's so lively. The production is worthy of critique to the sense that it's an adjacent outsider representing a community in a way which is not necessarily inaccurate, but definitely a bit romanticized. Yeah. Also, my girlfriend told me how to change my YouTube name. Bless her. I love that snail. How cute. I still don't know how to change my YouTube name. It's when your older sibling is the one you watch is the one watching you play games. Less annoying and more just confused or funny commentary. It's like you've got your own game commentator. Yeah. My brother and I, the only game that I ever played with my brother was when I told my boyfriend this the other day and we were laughing about it. I used to play Garage Band with my brother and my dad and I would sing and it's so amazing. But I think that's like the first place that I heard like Jet and the Ramones and like kind of that older rocky punky stuff. So cool. It's cool when someone asked me who's my favorite YouTuber and I said Radish. Shout out. Sometimes my boyfriend will be like, "You're a YouTuber," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. Shut up." I'm like, just some guy. Check my car out. She could help you out with that. I will definitely check her out as well. Also, that's so cool. I want to do something like that for so long. Yeah, the Moist Egg is a very good name. I was watching my brother play video games. I love that snail. Oh yeah, that's why some studies show that listening to music from games while studying helps with concentration. Interesting. That's super freaking cool. I've never heard that. But yeah. Same with, okay, that's another reason. I know people back in the day were really into like Angry Birds, Candy Crush, Tetris, all those kind of games. I have a rule that I can't have any of those games on my phone because I know myself and I will never do anything other than play Tetris if I have Tetris on my phone. No, I'm terrible at thinking. Sorry. What kind of tea are you having? I always have the same tea. It's red rose, orange pico, with oat milk and sugar. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's so good. It's really cold now, but it's still good. Do music at the gym, best thing ever. That sounds fun. Painting my room while watching. I love house painting. I recently got to repaint a bunch of my house, my cabinets, my everything that we moved into, and it's so satisfying. I would love to try and make a corset, but I don't have the material. I found a liking making beaded bracelets. Oh, candy! Candy is so fun, dude. Candy is so cute. I love people that trade like candy and like bracelets and like that whole like. I've never gone to a rave or like been into raver culture, but like rave fashion is something that I love, and like candy and like all the candy rituals y'all have is like the cutest thing. I'm obsessed. Oh, it's pretty late for me. Okay, bye, Spike. Thanks for popping by. You have such an optimistic and bubbly. Oh, thank you, Sarah. That's really sweet. That sounds really complicated. I'll just stick to orange tea. Oh no, it's just like red rose tea, like you know the one that comes in the red box, and then oat milk and sugar. It's easy. I agree with the video game rant. I fell out of gaming several years ago after I started to find them lonely and hollow. I started playing tabletop games because the experience is less manufactured. I could see that. One thing that I do love though is I really like watching people talk about video games. Especially games that I would never play. Like I don't know if any of you guys watch Izzy. I don't know if I'm saying their name right, but it's like Izzy, and there's a bunch of Z's in it, and they always do amazing makeup, and they're really into Garfield. They do kind of like video essays and stuff, but they did a video recently on this game called The Path, which was like a kind of Red Riding Hood game, and it was so interesting to watch, especially because it was a game that I would have never played because, like I said earlier, I can't stand artsy things, and I can't stand things that are like, I'm very always rushing through things. Like if things are meandering and slow and like whatever, I can't stand it. So it sounded super interesting to listen to someone talk about it, especially knowing I'd never play it. I actually got this username by doing a goofy Find Your Halloween username thing where I mashed my initials in B-Day 2 and got moist eggs, which was taken, so I changed it to the moist egg and it's stuck. Good. That's a good way to get it. I've been wanting to try warm tea, but I've never had it. What kind of tea you recommend? I love so many kinds of tea. My boyfriend recently got me a ton of tea from David's Tea. He got me Unicorn Dream, which is so cute. It has little unicorn like sprinkles in it. So cute. And Cotton Candy is another one of my teas, one of my favorite teas that I got. And yeah, he just got me so much Unicorn Dream and Cotton Candy for Christmas. It was ridiculous. But in terms of like general tea, Earl Grey is a lovely tea, especially if you drink it with like oat milk or regular milk if you're not vegan like me, and sugar. Is there any custom doll you made and you liked, but the next day you didn't like it? Trying to think. No, I think yeah, okay. Sometimes I don't like one of my Strawberry Girls Piper. I feel so bad saying that and like admitting it. But this Lassie, I love her outfit, but I think I need to change her lashes. I think it's her lashes that kind of throw me off. But she's like cute, but yeah, she's like the only one that I'm like, I don't know. The rest of my custom dolls I really like. I remember someone commented one time, they were like, your dolls are cool, you need to work on their faces, but they're cool. And I was like, oh, well, I like their faces, but okay. She's super entertaining. Also, Morgan Donner, Bernadette Banner, and Abby Cox have helped me so much with this story. Yes, Bernadette Banner and Abby Cox I have heard of. Morgan Donner I've not heard of, but that sounds cool. I'll have to check them out. Hello. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. I have Candy Crush and it's the worst dishes I've ever made. Sake, I can imagine. Been listening to a lot of instrumental metal lately. That's fun. Well, I love making candy. I met the guy I traded with people for the first time twice in the same day at a Hot Topic. I love when people trade candy. Yes, Izzy's. Maybe I'm saying it right. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. But Izzy with 3 Z's in the middle and then at the end, that is the YouTuber I'm talking about. Yes, y'all know who I'm talking about. I gotta go. Oh, okay, no worries. Thank you for popping by, Zombie Gus. It was lovely to have you. I love video games so much, but my autism and ADHD definitely cause me to get super obsessed. Sometimes I just play Stardew Valley all day. I mean, listen, if that's what makes you happy, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I know for me, I like sometimes get really spiraled into stuff and then I get upset that I'm not like creating or like doing this and that. But like sometimes my boyfriend will like sit down and play video games all day. He'll be like, oh, I feel bad. I'm like, no, why? Like, it's fun for you. It's like a way for you to connect with your friends because he like plays with his friends. Like, do it. Who cares? Especially when all his drawing and stuff is done. Like, whatever. Oh, is a Unicorn Dream. Yeah, Unicorn Dream is such a good tea. Oh, hello back, Angel. Before I go, I recommend Thai vanilla tea. It's so good. That sounds really good. You've mentioned Earl Grey and Orange Pico. The two actually blend really nice. I've never tried that. I often do 1 part Earl Grey or 2 parts Orange Pico because I enjoy the flavor mix. That sounds really nice. If you're looking for a green tea, hojicha maybe is easily the best type of it I've ever tried. Tastes like if green tea was cosplaying as a black tea. That's so nice. I got a really good sencha that was on sale at my grocery store recently, which is nice. Much love from the UK. Thank you, Material Trash. Love your content and positive vibes. Thanks. One of my old friends tried to do that, but it's very hard to grow mushrooms at home from what I heard. If you manage to find a way, I'd love to hear about it. Yeah, my parents sometimes were like growing mushrooms for a while. They had like mushroom logs, but it took like 2 years for them to like spore. I'm saving up for a dog. I need about $300 more. I'm so excited. Do you know what kind of dog you want to get? That's so cool. I'm like happy with the amount of animals I have. Me and Cage are always like, we should get another cat. No, like 2 is the perfect amount. There's 2 people, 2 cats is the perfect amount. But sometimes we'll get a really cute cat at the cat cafe, and I'm like, what if we got another one? Honestly, Little Onion was coming up as like being a possible 3rd cat. She's so cute, you guys. She's just like this little Manx. And she's so fluffy, and she's one of the cats that we have at the cafe right now. I'm obsessed with her. She's so pretty. We have a bunch of brothers at the cafe right now too, and there's like 3 orange ones and 1 tuxie, and they're all brothers, and they're just so stinking cute. They snuggle all the time. This is them. I love them. Ooh, what's your favorite like essential oil scent? Ooh, Madeline, I love that question. I love lavender and I love orange citrus blends a lot, and I love ylang ylang. I never know if I'm saying that right. I've heard it sound so many different ways. But yeah, I used to wear like essential oils as perfumes, but now like the same one I wear every day all the time and I have for years is Lust from Lush. It's like red, and I use the little hard solid perfume, and it lasts me like a year, like a tiny tub of it, and I love it. Oh, hello, Bug. Thanks for coming to one of the streams. How fun. Gerhard, I like strong tea too, so it'll work. The climate you need for fast mushrooms at home borders on a... Yeah, I can see that. No, I don't. I'm getting it from my local rescue place. Hell yeah. I love that. Yeah, Tuna's a rescue. All the cats at the cat cafe I work at are rescued from around my like local hometown area, and it's really nice. A few years ago, our family decided to get a cat. Well, we have 5 now, but we named our cat Orange White. Oh, vanilla chai is my favorite tea. That sounds nice. I remember I saw a recipe for vanilla chai pancakes one time, or like crepes maybe. Either way, you used like vanilla chai tea as like the liquid in it instead of milk. It sounded really good. My partner's cat had 5 kittens, ate the runt, and then it took forever to find the remaining kittens a home. We still have 1 stinky little boy. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for coming in. I think it was so nice to chat with you. I love lavender too. I just bought 2 lavender candles for my friend who runs a candle making business. I love people that have little candle making businesses. That's so fun. My parents, they have a bunch of bees. They started last year with 4 hives, and now they have 11, which is crazy because it just kept swarming and stuff. And for Christmas, they gave me a bunch of like homemade beeswax candles, and I think I put one of them on my altar over here. Yeah. It smells so good, you guys. I can't believe it. Oh, you found a recipe for Earl Grey shortbread cookies with lemon icing. That sounds so good. Oh, you can't taste anything. That sucks, the moist egg. Yeah. Do you think about getting another piercing? Between I love your cut. Oh, thank you. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, but it looks like a pi symbol and then an NA. So I'm sorry for not being able to say that. But yeah. I want to get my bridge done, but I'm a wimp. I want to get my cheeks done, but my boyfriend highly recommends against it because he's had his done and he said it was the most horrible, painful process in the world for him, like for them to heal. But I also know people who didn't have such a bad time with it. I would like a tongue piercing, but I already have 2 in my mouth, so I don't know. And I would like to get my noses done again. I had 1 nose or like on one side, but it would get so uncomfortable all the time, so I don't know. Yeah, candles are so cool, and they also get honey from the bees and stuff, so they gave me a bunch of honey for Christmas as well. It was so nice. Honestly, the Christmas gifts from my parents, like my mom gave me a bunch of rosemary from her garden, a bunch of thyme from her garden, all these like handmade candles, a giant bag of catnip that she grew from her garden for lemon and tuna. Like it was just like the most sweetest handmade stuff in the world. She also made me this honey that's like infused with like eucalyptus for like sore throats and stuff. I love it. Oh my gosh, I will buy your grandma. That's so cool that you came out today. Congratulations. And that you're getting a lesbian flag as a birthday gift. I love it. Oh my God, congrats. I love that as a vegan you support bees. Yes. Oh my God, 100%. I always forget that this is like a thing, like in the community. But yeah, as parents who are beekeepers and like aren't like big honey, like yeah, 100% support your local beekeepers. Yes, we need more bees. Do you have any music recommendations? I'm trying to find some more music to listen to. Yeah, I have a whole video that's all about my favorite bands. But off the top of my head, my favorite band is Ramshackle Glory. They're very folk punk. I would highly recommend you check them out. I also like AJJ. Streetlight Manifesto is like ska, but they're so good. They always give me such good vibes. My family has 6 cats right now, and somehow I actually have 2 that genuinely like me. I love that, Zeke. Oh, goodbye, Gerhard. It was so lovely to have you. I always love that you pop into my lives. Thank you. It's so nice. Hi Bug. I know you're not asking me, but I personally really like the Escape the Fate and Corn. My favorite song is probably Coming Undone by Corn. Ah, Corn gives me such nostalgia. I used to listen to them a lot in high school. Do you have a favorite insect? Moths? If they count? Is there like subtypes of insects where moths wouldn't count? Your parents' place is amazing. Thank you. Dude, I know. Especially since my dad is like a woodworker and built so much of like the cool stuff that they have. I'm obsessed. Hello, first time catching a live. Oh, thank you, little cosmic crow. I love your username. That's so sweet. Seeing your vlog go into your parents' home has really made me want to work towards turn my neglected backyard into a nice, sustainable garden. I love that. One of my favorite things to see is when people stop mowing their lawn and just let the native ecosystem take over, because basically like last year there used to be this lot that I would park my car in all the time, and then they blocked it off so no one can park there anymore. And in just 1 year, the amount of eco diversity and just random plants and weeds and different bugs and insects and like little tiny critters and stuff that managed to spawn in like this very small place that was just like an abandoned parking lot before, it's amazing. I love when people leave their gardens to just like flourish. It's amazing. My friend has her cheeks done, but they just did dermal, so she has the aesthetic without the ridiculous healing. Yeah, Senka, my boyfriend suggested that I get the surgery where they just give you dimple piercings by like cutting and pinching essentially, and I would do that. But they're so cute. The things are so cute. Pat the Bunny. Yes, I love Pat the Bunny. I never know if it's Pat the Bunny Schweiss or Schnipes. I don't know how to say his name. Rabbit, you turned me on to folk punk. Ursula Minor, I love that. Oh, your parents' place is amazing. Also, I love to have more plants, but I live in a desert, so not many can survive. Oh, that sucks, tax evasion. I and my boyfriend have quite a few plants, but we are shit at keeping plants alive. It's really sad. Either that or I could take care of them. Me too. Thank you. My channel is all witchy, so I feel like the name fits the vibe. I'll have to check out your channel. I love when people tell me they have a channel because otherwise I don't know what to check. One thing I hate is when people ask me, "Are you Asian?" and then I say yes, and then they tell me, "No, you're too dark to be Asian." It's so annoying and it makes me paranoid about what people think of me. Yeah, colorism. I mean, I can't like relate as a white person, but that sounds horrible. Literally, just RuPaul's eyes. What subculture are you in? Not like one specifically. Alternative is probably a good umbrella term for me, since I just like I love pastel goth, I love trad goth, but I don't really wear it. I love folk punk and crust punk. I love regular punk, like 80s, 90s kind of stuff. You know, it's all over the place. Alternative is probably a safe bet. We only mow our lawns because the Victorians wanted to have another status symbol. You're right, Knit Warner, 100%. Because it's like, look at me, I can have all this land that isn't like being cultivated on. So it's like shows that like I could just waste all this money to just have like grass. How silly. Why did we ever do that? Well, Victorians, we said. But yeah, stupid Victorians. My dad let his yard overgrow last year. Unfortunately, a lot of it ended up being poison ivy, so the plan is to rent some goats in the spring to eat it all. India, I love that people can rent goats to do that kind of thing. It's so cute. I have to go. Okay, thanks for popping in. Insert name here. It was nice to have you. How are the cats? They're so good. Does someone like Lincoln Park? I don't know. We'll see. But let me go see if I can grab one of the cats. I would bring let's see. Let's go see if we can say hello to one of the kitties. I wonder where they are. Oh, Lemon's on one of her favorite spots, which is on my boyfriend's backpack. Oh, sleepy girl. Look how cute she is. Let me turn the light on so you can see her beautiful face a little better, since she is such a gorgeous lady. Lemon? Oh, stop it. You knock it off. That is too cute for everyone. You must end this. Lemon. Like, do you see what I have to live with? This is unfair. This is too precious. These little baby paws. It shouldn't be allowed. I tell her all the time. This should be outlawed. Cannot be this cute. I know. I know you're a baby. I know it's true. Okay. Sorry, I'm very annoying when I talk to my ladies. I do call them the ladies. Me and Kate are always like, how are the women of the house? There's the other woman of the house. How is she? Is she in her little bed? This is like her favorite spot. She used to hate this place, or like this little thing. I put her on it one time, and she was like freaked out and hated the texture very much. But now it's like her favorite little spot. What do you think? Yeah, she's a good egg. All right, back to the craft room. Let's see. Lemon, say the camera, and immediately struck a pose. Yeah, Lemon is the cutest girl in the world. She knows how cute she is, and she knows how to be super extra cute, like on purpose. When she's hungry, she'll be like she'll, and it's not fair. Yeah, they're both sweeties. I love them. Bye, Bug. Thanks for coming in. Oh, it's so nice to have you. Yeah, dude, my cats are the best. Yes, you should definitely listen to The Cure. Oh, frick. That song that's like, I will always love you. Okay, well, one of my favorite songs by The Cure is The Love Cats. Another really good one. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. What is the song called by The Cure that's like, I will always love you? Someone help me. Oh, it's just called Love Song. Ha! Silly me. So yeah, I would recommend Love Cats and Love Song. Hey. Pictures of me. Your cats are so cute. All my cats are little stinkies. I call my cats little stinkies too, but they're very good girls. They're so good. The one you said was Love Song. Yeah. Very silly me. Your cat, yeah. They're so good. Friday I'm in Love is so good. There's I put Friday I'm in Love on one of my cafe playlists, and every time I just like, yeah, I put a couple of like kind of old school goth songs. Like I put like some Susie and the Banshees, like Spellbound and stuff on my like cafe playlist, and like I feel like it kind of sneaks in with like the rest of the songs and no one notices. What is one piece of clothing you thought you were gonna like but you actually hate? I don't know. I think that like I have kind of fluctuating, like I'll be like, oh, I hate this, and I'm trying on and be like, oh, maybe I don't, and then I was like, oh no, I actually do. Like this dress was like that at the beginning, where originally I was like, this is so cute, I'm obsessed with it, and then I put it in my closet and I didn't wear it for like months, and now I really like it again. And I wore it today and I felt so cute. So like, yeah, it's weird how things happen. Don't judge me. No one should judge you for whatever you like. I used to really be into My Chemical Romance. My favorite band, y'all, when I was like early in my baby bat days was Black Veil Brides. I was so into them, like so embarrassingly into them. I love the whole Faith album. Yes. Agreed. Thanks for Teo Trash. Oh, Jimmy too. Oh, I love your lip piercing. Ah, thank you. Was pain awful? No. I want snake bites really bad, but I'm kind of nervous. Also need to save the money for it. LOL. Little Cosmic Crow. Yeah, I mean, any piercing, in my opinion, is going to be like a second of pain and then super worth it. But yeah, obviously it's going to be painful for that second, but you're going to live. Like, yeah. And the healing wasn't horrible. And one thing that I love about my lip piercing is that I naturally have pretty small lips. But I feel like, and this is probably not the healthiest thing, but I feel like with my lip piercing, my bottom lip has like a natural bit of a swell to it all the time. It makes it just a little bit bigger, and I like it. Yeah, I'm happy that we like MCR in here, because I remember I used to be like embarrassed of liking them when I was like in my goth phase, because I was like, they're not real goth. Like, I was one of those toxic people. So silly. Yeah, it's Goth Bean. It's a Goth Bean. How do I subscribe to people in the... how do I click? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out later, but I can. On my phone, maybe. I was into BB. Yeah, dude, I've been watching, it's like their YouTube name is Bishop, but it's like spaced out, so it's like B space I space S. They're like they haven't uploaded in a long time, but they have like some BVB tattoos, and I was like, oh, I forgot how much I like them. But they have a really cool aesthetic style, like not my style, but very, very cool. I would like to wear that kind of thing one day, but yeah. How painful is your septum on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm planning to get one. I mean, all my piercings were like painful, obviously. Like everyone's pain tolerance is different. Let's say a 7 for me. But then it's like 2 seconds of pain and then it's fine. I have a problem with only listening to older bands. Does anyone have any somewhat newer goth band suggestions? Newer Goth bands. Oh, I don't know if they're like the Mountain Goat. Oh, that's not no. I was like just thinking of bands that I like that are like kind of alt and like sad, but like a lot of the ones that I like are too like I've heard they're shitty, you know. Typo Negative. Typo Negative is a little newer. They're a good goth band. I like them a lot. Fall Out Boy. Oh, I remember. Yeah, there were like so many bands that I was like embarrassed to like Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy. I was always like, I listen to them secretly, but I can't let anyone know. Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Right now I'm going through the emo phase. I was denied by bullying when I was younger. I'm happy I'm getting to have it though. Cringe culture is dead. Hell yeah, Ursula Minor. I cannot agree with you harder. You should check out Vision Video. They're a small goth band that are just getting started off. They have some awesome songs. They do goth pop. I love that. Also, I don't know how old the Crook Shadows is, but they feel a little more modern. They're much more like techno-y. But I really like them. I've been listening to them a lot. Bye, Zeke. Thanks for joining. Jude, she's so cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure Jude's pronouns, but so cool. And I couldn't find, like, I was like looking online, like, what happened to Bishop? What happened to young Bishop? Whatever. And I couldn't find anything. It was sad. Honestly, don't really listen to MCR, but it's good as far as I've heard. So yeah, listen to what you want. Hell yeah. Agreed. My friend really loves MCR. She has 3 copies of 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge on vinyl. All 3 different special editions. Their stuff very good. My favorite is probably Vampire Money. Yeah, I'm trying to think of why my favorite. I remember like obviously Welcome to the Black Parade I really liked. I remember they had a song Teenagers Scared the Living Shit Out of Me or whatever. I really liked that one when I was like listening to them more. But yeah, Rose Garden Funeral Party are really good. Sounds good. I really want another piercing, but my mom is super paranoid of me getting one. Just doesn't want me getting one. Do you have any suggestions of piercings that she might be okay with? Septum, because if you get the jewelry that you can flip up inside your nose, then no one can ever tell, and it won't leave any scar. So I would recommend asking her for a septum piercing potentially, because they're so easy to hide. What's y'all's opinions on Falling in Reverse? I've never listened to them. Sorry. Not goth, but Creeper is a damn good band that's emo if you want a great newer band. That sounds good. Rose Garden. Everyone's suggesting Rose Garden Funeral Party. Boy Harsher, Echo Barrel, Aesthetic Perfection, Strangers. I will buy your grandma. Visions Video, lead singer, goth firefighter's dad TikToks are so wholesome. She's on Instagram. Jude is where? Because last I looked, it was like updated 20, and I was like, okay, well, we're in 2022. Spirit Box is pretty good, but I'm not sure if they count as goth. Thank you guys. She goes by Bishop on Instagram, and she does a lot of Instagram Q&As. Okay, y'all, I was looking on Instagram earlier, and the only thing I found was like some fan blog, and then this other blog of hers, but it was last updated in like 2012. I think. 2020, yeah. So I don't know. Glowing, what kind of skincare do you have? Oh, thank you. I use toner, the witch hazel one with lavender in it from what is that place called? You know, the one that everyone uses, the classic witch hazel toner. And then I use Alba Botanica pineapple thingy face wash. Pineapple face wash. And then there's a really nice local brand that I get moisturizer from that's like neroli chamomile, and I'm obsessed with it. Our Lady of Swords is my fave MCR song. That sounds familiar. That rings a bell. My girlfriend started to get me into Slipknot and Code Orange. Oh, Slipknot's nostalgic for me. Mama, that's another one that rings a bell. Is amazing, and so is Cemetery Drive by MCR. So good if you need Rex. Heck yeah, Falling in Reverse is pretty good. My fave, thanks for them. Slipknot is really good. I have to listen to Code Orange. What's your Instagram? What? Mine? Let me check. It's either Radis or Radis3. Radis3. That's what it is. Oh, and I also have Lemon and Tuna. Lemon and Tuna have an Instagram. That's the babes. I need to update it more. I'm super into Jasmine Beam. I'll have to check it out. You're amazing at keeping up with chat. Thank you. She's active on stories. Okay, so maybe she doesn't post like on her thing, but she's active on stories. Okay, cool. I never watch anyone's stories, but I'll have to start. Hi, I'm new to your chat. Well, thanks for joining, Infernal. She doesn't post a whole lot. She posts her stories almost every single day. Silly me missing out because I don't watch people's stories. Hello, I'm only visiting for a second. Oh, no worries, Liquiding. Thanks for popping by. I love Jasmine Bean. I'm guessing that's another music person. Do you like the movie What We Do in the Shadows? It's my favorite. I've heard such good things, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. Welcome, Liquiding. I know, they're so great. I'm glad to have them back. So many people that I follow on Tumblr really like what we do in the shadows, and they post really beautiful art of it, and I really like that, but I just haven't seen the show yet. I just followed your Insta. Thank you. I'll have to follow you back. Whatchamacallit? I gotta take off. No worries, Braca Sticks. School starts tomorrow after winter break. Sad. I hope that you have a lovely time though. I hope school is not as bad as it could be. And yeah, lovely time. Yeah. I don't know how late I'm staying up. I woke up this morning and it was so frosty white outside in a way that looks like super hauntingly beautiful, but also is like, can the winter end? I am not about this life. Where do you get your earrings from? These ones were basically I got these, like it was like a pack of like 6 or 7 where it came with a bunch of resin charms on AliExpress, and I just put some earring holes in them, but they came with like pink, black, and white ones of these. It snowed here too. Ugh, do you love it or do you hate it? Because I hate it. I'm a rain person. I love the rain. I love the fog. I love the mist. The snow could live without completely. Pale Waves and Auto Heart are some good bands to check out too. Auto Heart is an alt, but they are big allies / members of the LGBTQ+ community, so definitely worth listening. Yeah, I've been listening a lot to Mischief Brew lately, which isn't goth. They're like more folk punk, but for any of my folk punk friends in here, I mean, I'm sure y'all know Mischief Brew, but they're so good. Thanks, Bastards. Love that song so much lately. I've never seen snow. Wild. Are you like Australian? I feel like we've talked about this before, maybe. I love snow for 2 days and then I'm over it. Yeah. I feel it. I mean, it's beautiful, like to drive through and stuff, but it's so cold. Ooh, Pale Waves. Ooh, love it. Cool. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Yes, I thought I remembered that. Yeah, I've been to Australia one time. It was pretty cool. Winter has barely started here in Texas. Yeah, I imagine. I am thankful, but big scared that the power grid will. I remember that happened to y'all last year. I hope everyone was okay. Yeah, it's really scary. Have you seen Mighty Boosh? Very quick, wit, comedy, and creative storyline. Sounds familiar, but I have not watched it. It's very hard to find folk punk bands that are entirely supportive of everyone. Yeah, I think I mentioned this last time, but I honestly do not. This is like so bad, but I don't look super into any of my music artists' like political beliefs because I don't. Oh, please don't be shit. Like, I don't want to find another band that I love just to find out that their person is bad. So I'm like, maybe if I just don't know, then it'll be okay. It's a terrible way to. Don't do that. You should probably be informed. I'm being a hypocrite right now, but yeah. Ooh. Church Hymn for the Damned. Yeah. Johnny Hobo and the Freight Trains, and also Wingnut Dishwashers Unit. I think they have Church Hymn for the Condemned is Johnny Hobo. Love it so much. Definitely got into them pretty early into the Creed, so thankfully was able to go to a concert before the pandemic hit. So cool. Yeah. What should I draw? This is the perfect vibes for art. Ooh, like mushrooms or mountains or bats. Bats are always a fun thing to draw. For me, I like the snow okay, but I like the rain more. But I have seasonal depression, so when it's gloomy and raining, I get depressed. But when it's sunny or when it snows, I feel happy. But I like the rain. Yeah, I remember when I lived in British Columbia for university, everyone told me you're gonna hate the rain. You're gonna have it rain so much that you're gonna hate it. I never hated it because the moss and the ferns and just it like does suck to have to carry an umbrella everywhere, but it's so peaceful and just like so lovely when it's raining. The other thing is that I mentioned this last time. I'm scared of worms, and worms love to come out when it's raining, so that always freaked me out. But I started listening to Destructo Disc. It's a pretty awesome punk band that is LGBT. Seems pretty supportive of everyone. That sounds awesome, Madeline. I'll have to check them out. Actually, what's the time there? Because it's 9 a.m. in South Africa. Cool. Oh my god, it's 12:06. Oh, I have been live for almost 3 hours, you guys. What the I want to go to the Bristol gig in Feb. Hope it happens. Ooh, yeah, being informed sucks sometimes. I used to love ATL until I learned about other. Yeah, I learned about brand news allegations recently. That was the one that really I was like, fuck. And then the other one was what are they called? Ghost mice. Sorry, scream that. But ghost mice I loved, and then I heard about their allegations, and I was like, no, I hate you. Frick, I hate when that happens. I started a one bat a day blog on Tumblr to draw a brat every day. Sloth Sister, I need to find your blog right now. That sounds right up my alley. I want to see it. Yeah, being from sucks, yeah. I text when you find music you love only to find out they suck politically and stuff. Yeah. I remember I had that with like Bob Dylan when I found out he was like a corporate fat cat or whatever. I had like big issues back then. What? It's text when you if it rained every day, I'd never have to go to my therapist again. Lol, rain always makes me calm and happy. Rain makes me calm and happy too, Ursula Minor. They are great in person. I hope you have a great time. I dream of moss and lush growth here. I just get dry line. Yeah. I have like in my imagination when I'm like very stressed out or like can't sleep or whatever, I have like a forest I imagine. And I just like picture lying down in it and it like has moss overgrowing everywhere and it's kind of like a nest situation. And I imagine that it rains there all the time. Our temps go down to negative 60 Fahrenheit. I believe negative 51 Celsius the other day, apparently. Oh, I hate that. How cold is it right now? I'm obsessed with both rain and snow. They're so lovely and cold and they smell wonderful. I do like how they smell. I get seasonal depression during the summer, oddly enough. Oh, so the cold is perfect for me. Well, there you go. MSI had some bad allegations last year. MSI. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I just got back into school and I hate it. Oh, sorry, little frog. Can't wait till I graduate. I hope it comes soon. Rain is awesome. Yeah, I agree. I love that we're all like rainy babies over here. Yeah, I was gonna check what the weather is right now over here, because my car is like US, like all the stuff is in miles and Fahrenheit and like all that. So it said it was like -1 degree Fahrenheit today, but I don't know what that is in. Yeah, I don't know why my location is set to Ottawa. Apparently it's -13 in Ottawa. Why do I have Ottawa, Toronto, and Montreal? Those are none of my cities that I live in. OMG rainy babies. I'm totally stealing that term for it. Yeah. I love it. Oh. Man, I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas, but being able to look outside and see all the lights, that's pretty cool. I also it was kind of nice. I have a new coworker that's goth. Dude, she's so cool. I love her. But yeah, when I found out we were gonna have like another alternative person in my workplace, I was like, huh. And I got to drive her home the other day for like her Christmas dinner or whatever, because the train ride was gonna be like an hour, but the car ride was gonna be 10 minutes. So I was like, let me drive you. It was like -30 out, and I was like, you are not walking, or taking the train or whatever. And it was so nice to drive and just like look at lights and light up stuff. It was kind of cool. Oh, thank you, Liquid Ink. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I live in Seattle, which is one of the rainiest places in the US, and I'm obsessed with it. Elizabeth, I love that. Yeah, I really want to visit like Scotland one day. I've heard it's rainy there. Freezing rain is my favorite. Can't relate there, Angel, but good for you. Lucid, hello. I'm sorry you couldn't sleep, but oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mindless self-indulgence. Yeah, okay. Yes, I have heard that. There was another one that I saw recently that also had really horrible allegations. It was the Jimmy Piss or something is his name. Jimmy Urine? I don't know. So it just sucks when it's like abusers in our scene. Every time it rains, I text a stream of happy messages to my girlfriend. That's so cute, Madeline. And she grows moss, so she likes it too. I remember when I was younger, I wanted to do one of those like moss terrariums, but then I heard that it's really hard to keep them alive. And they like need a lot of moisture, but yeah. Oh, thanks Roadkill for popping in. I'm doing really good. I haven't never thought I'd go live for this long. It's crazy. Where I live right now, it's 10-20 and sorry. It's 10-20 degrees Fahrenheit and rain. Jimmy, yeah, did questionable thing. Yeah, I don't know enough about it to comment, but it just sucks when people in punk alternative scenes do crappy stuff because it gives a bad name to all of it. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I accidentally called him Jimmy Pitt. Okay, sorry, that's not funny. Not funny. I love Christmas. I spend it looking at pretty lights, and the holiday gives me a spooky, cozy vibe for whatever reason. I love that, Kaylee. I wish that Christmas and Halloween were further spaced apart because I had such Grinch feelings this year because I was like trying to celebrate my Halloween and get my Halloween shopping stuff done, and it was all Christmas. Everywhere was just Christmas. I hate it. Give me all the cold rainy weather. I thrive. I love it because it always means animal cuddles and or cuddle with the girlfriend. I feel you. My boyfriend and I, we in our old apartment, there was a skylight, whatever thing that opened onto the roof, so I could like crawl up there and like hang out, which was super nice. But my favorite thing about having like a window on the ceiling was when it rained and we could just sit in our bed and watch the rain, and it was so magical. Haha, I think she names all her moss plants and everything. It's super cool. I love that, Madeline. Your girlfriend sounds really cute. Super cute. I love it. Oh, it's so nice when people talk about their partners that they love. Love is so nice. I have to go to sleep now. Goodbye and good night. Oh, thank you. I hope everyone also stays safe. I hope you have a nice night. I will buy your grandma. I don't know how much longer I'm staying on. Jimmy, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we were talking about the same guy then. Thank you. Yeah, Snail. Yeah, I saw a bunch of that stuff on Facebook recently. Facebook, what am I talking about? On YouTube. Yeah, it sucks. And I remember I also mentioned Motionless, or not Motionless in White now. Motionless in White from One Item are good, but Marilyn Manson. I talked about him in one of my videos, like allegedly being an abuser or whatever because of like Evan Rachel Wood allegations and this and that. And someone was commenting like, I don't think like he just does perform, and I was like, no, you're just not believing victims right now. It was horrible. This was my first Christmas wasn't religious, so that was a little hard. I wish Halloween had just as much time as Christmas. Agreed, Audrey. Petition to have 2 Halloweens instead of Christmas. Bye, I will buy you, Grandma. Hi, it's 30 degrees Celsius here. Ugh, that sucks. Oh, she is. It's adorable. She names everything today. She named her ukulele Marietta. She named her flute Gloria. I love that. Hi, how is everyone? Oh, hi, Jupiter. I hope you're good. Oh my gosh, I love your. Thank you, Roadkill. I mentioned it, but I made them out of AliExpress resin Ouija planchette kind of pieces. I celebrated Yule for the first time this year, and it was super. I love that, Ursula Minor. Can you please give tips for my little sister? She likes Sweet Leah stuff and kawaii sack. When she got it, and what people are used at school is different. What she wears, please. I mean, I can't speak too much to Sweet Lolita fashion because I do not wear it. I am like not very well versed in it, but people can be very rude about any kind of alternative fashion. I think that your sister, if she works on like slowly building up her wardrobe, and also kind of looking for things that are inspired by the Lolita vibe, because sometimes Lolita pieces can be super expensive, like a massive cord will be very, very expensive. So kind of finding stuff that has the same vibe, but you can find in like a mainstream store can be helpful. I know that lots of online shopping has a lot of like kind of Lolita kawaii aesthetics. If you want to like get her something or like a small thing to get her like started with it, headpieces, like a lacy headpiece, or you can DIY one really easily. There's great tutorials on YouTube for it. I would highly recommend that. But yeah, I can't say tons about Sweet Lolita because I never wore it. I just admire people who do. And oh my gosh, I don't know if this is just me who was like a Tumblrina again. What am I looking up? Pastel Bat. Did any of y'all ever did y'all follow Pastel Bat on Tumblr back when she was a thing? Because she did these really cute cords, and I was just scrolling through her Tumblr like just years and years back the other night because I couldn't sleep. And it's like so inspirational. I love it. Yas, Tumblrinas. I know. I feel like that used to be derogatory. Now like our noble Tumblrinas. But yeah, Pastel Bat. She was so good. Does anyone know what happened to her? I think I saw like because now she does less like overly kawaii stuff and a bit more. I don't want to say like mature, but like her look now is feels a little bit more grown up. But yeah, she's so cool. Oh, her Tumblr looks so cool. Yeah, she's so good. Oh wow, Pastel Bat last from I was obsessed. Me too. I was obsessed, Harper. She was style goals. Your opinion on bandanas? Wear them. I think they're cool. I remember I loved Black Veil Brides and they wore a lot of bandanas. This is my first time coming in and see one of your streams, Rabbit. I just want to let you know I adore your sense of stuff. Aw, Jupiter, thank you. So my sister was the Tumblr one, yet I'm the one who ended up out. Hey, funny how the world works, hey? Oh yeah, now I'm just gonna like scroll through Pastel Bat for the next fucking 12 days. She's so cute. Yeah, like this is kind of more her aesthetic now. A little bit more grown up, a little bit like less like over accessories, which I love over accessories and stuff. But like, yeah, this is like her style that I'm obsessed with. Yeah, it was good. That's a good stuff. Tumblr. I'm a Halloween baby. Oh, Halloween babies are so cool. So double celebration. I think that where my love for creepy cute style comes from. Well, I was born into it. Couldn't decide whether to dress up for my B-day or Halloween. Ooh, I love it. Still cute. Eleanor, that's so funny, right? I'm still your. Do it. Get the pack of Ouija planchette things on AliExpress. It was like a big pack of them for pretty cheap. And yeah, I made a pair of pink earrings, a pair of black earrings. Right now I'm wearing both. And then I made a pair of white earrings of the same style, but they're for my friend and coworker. And they're so cute. It was their birthday recently. They're 27 now, which is it's ridiculous. I have 27-year-old friends. What? That's crazy. But we had a private freaking karaoke night. It was so cute. I don't sing, like I said before, but I did in that. It was cute. I had a good friend a while ago who I'm pretty sure followed Pastel about. She's really cute. She's so cute. She's so stinking cute. Yeah, it sucks when you find people who you love their aesthetic and their fashion and their whatever, and then you can't find their present day stuff and you're just like stuck reading all their older stuff. I've been having that issue reading Amy Ashfidel's blog. It was called Stripy Tights and Dark Delights. It was so good. And I just read it on whatchamacallit? Like the web archive thing. Gets Indie is a cool blog who does like clowncore stuff. That sounds cool. Oh, that reminds me. I used to another one that I used to read was Mookie Chick. That had like all these cool cool DIYs and stuff. Yeah, it was my first time ever doing karaoke. It was crazy. Yeah, I'd never done it before. It was wild. Karaoke isn't about being good. Yeah, that's what Aiko said too. It's about how much passion you put into it. Yep, surprise them with those key power ballads. Yeah, it was a fun time. I have to be up for school in 4 hours. Oh, Saturn's moon, go to bed. I mean, do what you want, but oh my god, it's intense. I don't know what to do. My sister is kind and a little airheaded, and people try to take advantage of her kindness. Just want to be the best older sibling. People are so scary. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's hard. I can't imagine because I don't have any younger siblings, but it must be really hard to like have that protectiveness and like not be able to do anything because yeah, at the end of the day, like people have to learn their own lessons and they're not going to listen. Like, and naivety is part of growing up, but all you can do is like tell her you love her and try to give her the best advice that you have. And yeah, I think it can be easy to be taken advantage of, especially when you're very kind. So talk to her about boundaries, I think. Talk to her about boundaries. OB2, I love the new. Oh, thank you. Oh, Jupiter, neon green, that sounds fun. Yeah, to be honest, I was not expecting it to be this shade. I was hoping for like a lovely pale cotton candy pink, and it turned like magenta, so I'm hoping it'll fade to cotton candy, but we'll see. Everyone thinks I'm weird for saying my favorite holiday is the 4th of July because I'm kind of a pyromaniac. Hey, do what you want, Roadkill. Last time I had my hair this color, it was super bleach damaged and my curls were completely dead, so I shaved my head and grew it back out. Oh, love it. Oh, random question. Were you ever into musical theater? I played a Lost Boy in Peter Pan musical theater one time, but no, not really. I did like plays every year when I was in school. That was, yeah. Magenta still. I just didn't think it was right for my skin tone, but hey. I just need to lean into it. I'll get out. It'll be fine. Because I was telling kids yesterday, I was like, I want to be one of those people that like changes their hair color all the time, and, like has green hair and then blue hair and then pink hair. And he's like, Rabbit, you are one of those people. And I was like, yeah, it was fun. I just put a pink strand of tinsel in my hair, so twinsies. I love that. Yes, Audrey. The sooner she learns boundaries, the better. I have a hard time sometimes, even though I often say no anyway. Yeah, Nancy, boundaries are a struggle. Especially like me, I'm a people pleaser, hardcore, struggled with that for a lot of my life, and it is really difficult, but very important to learn boundaries. Oh, thank you, Jupiter. Oh, I'm sure you stole the show as a Lost Boy. Oh, no, it was bad, but it was fun for me to be like a little kid getting to experience being a boy. Yeah, it was fun. Karaoke is so fun. We have karaoke booths. The mall my friends and I visit, and seeing my friends and I singing Disney ballads while dressed in full goth gear is quite the spectacle. That sounds so cute. I love that. Yeah, I had because my friend who I went with was a birthday. They are actually like they teach music on this, like they teach singing on the side, and I had never heard them sing before, but they were so good. And they did that song that's like Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones. Yeah, it was so good. I was like, Aiko, you're like a superstar. I did not imitate it well right now at all, but did you collect metal magazines like Metal Hammer and Kerrang? Yeah, Flash from the past. Back in days, I did for a while, but I sort of lost interest. Yes, Kika. I also had a thing for tattoo magazines. And I don't know if that was just because like they always had very like sexy ladies, but yeah, I Kerrang. I had one Metal Hammer at least, and Kerrang. Yeah, my pink hair when I had it turned out more strawberry blonde. I feel like hair dye rarely come out how you expect. Sometimes that's a good thing though. Yeah, this was advertised as flamingo pink. I don't know what color you think of flamingos as, but I don't think of them as magenta. Oh, my most recent hair dye was lavender. Oh, that sounds pretty. It's extremely faded now. I'll dye it again this week. Yeah, my favorite that my boyfriend ever did was he did leopard recently. I thought that was so cool. I would love to do something. Who was I watching? Madam Absinthe, I think, is their YouTube the other day. And I don't know if it's a tattoo or if they just did it in that one video. But I was watching their house tour and they had like bats like here. And it was so cool. I thought it was awesome. I wish I had those clothes you have. They're really thank you. Yeah, this is like I said earlier, it's an 11 costume from Stranger Things, and I got it at the thrift store for like under $15, and I'm obsessed with it. I've been wearing mostly pastels and super femme stuff for years, and lately I've been adding some darker elements to my style. It's been a lot of fun. I love that Shine Kitten. Yeah, I love the combination of like really pastel and then like a little bit more edgy. Tax evasion, that is awesome. Lavender hairs. Yeah, right? Someone I know dyed their hair red and green and eventually faded to mint and pastel pink. That sounds cute. Yeah, originally I was telling Kate, I was like, if I don't like the pink hair, I'll dye half pink and half black because I haven't really seen that many people do the half and half with curly hair, and I think it'll be fun. Do you have a favorite Halloween movie? Yeah, I mean, I have multiple like favorites. I love Beetlejuice and the Addams Family. Those are like the two that come to mind like immediately. But I also really like Practical Magic with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock. It's like such a guilty pleasure of mine. I mean, not a guilty pleasure because I love it and no shame, but yeah. My problem with musical theater kids is my friends are theater kids, so they've made me do it with them a few times. So I'm just like, can I play instruments? Not saying, y'all, please let me beat Nate. I feel you. I hate like when my friend Aiko was like, oh, like do like karaoke with us. I was like, I don't sing. Like, don't make me sing. But it was fun. India, have a nice night. Thanks for coming. I tried to dye my hair electric blue, but it came out emerald green. One time I tried to dye my hair moss green, and it came out Joker green, and it effed with my self-esteem so bad. Roadkill. I relate. Yo, leopard hair. I know, it's so dope. Jupiter, Cage's mom is like a hairdresser, and she's like really cool and punk. And one time she did plaid hair. So cool. Halloween Town is a classic. Halloween Town. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, Halloween Town. Yeah, no, the one with the yeah, that one's funny. For the whole first year, I had green blue hair, but I couldn't commit. Now my hair is pink and purple. That sounds fun. I also loved Raccoon Tales. Yeah, well, I was a scene kid, but I was never allowed to dye my hair like that. Oh, oh, Beetlejuice and Scream. Oh, fun. Alrighty, I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, bye the moist egg. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep too. It's like 12:25 here. I just want to pick that. Oh. Intense hair dye is driving me nuts. I had friends who wanted colored hair because I miss dyeing hair and cutting so much. I hope you find people to do that on Elizabeth. That sounds fun. Have you watched Coraline? Yes. I love Coraline. I have mentioned this in a couple mysteries, but yeah, Neil Gaiman is my favorite author to this day. I have purple and black grunge pixie cut at the moment, Kaylee. That sounds so cool. And I love it so much. The purple is fading to light purple and it looks gorgeous. Gives me all the witchy Halloween noise. Yeah, my hair before was like blue, purple, and turquoise. And the way it faded out was so silvery. Felt very like cool winter solstice. Yeah, it's not that it wasn't fun, but I was cast as Orpheus in the Hades town. I'm sure I could play the card, but my singing definitely didn't live up to the myth. That's funny. Do you have any tips on where to get grungish clothes? The thrift store, Depop, and DIY. Oh yeah, it's 12:25 here too. Oh hey, twins. Coraline is so good. Yes, it is. Well, it's past my bedtime. Well, it was nice to internet meet you, so to speak. You too, little Cosmic Crow. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pop out of here, y'all. It was so nice to chat with everyone. I can't believe I was on here for 3 hours. That's ridiculous. But it was so nice. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little like thrift haul. my chatter. I'm sorry that I get so off topic, off everything, but it was so lovely to have y'all here. I get a little nervous to stream because I've been losing subscribers like crazy the last couple days. I know that doesn't matter, but like I'm like, oh, did I F up on my stream or like do people hate me now? But whatever, it's fine. Like literally doesn't matter. But it was so nice to chat with y'all, and it like literally feels so reassuring because I really feel like y'all are so sweet, so nice, always so supportive to me, to each other. It's a beautiful thing to see. So thank you for being here. Thank you for making my life so lovely, and I hope you have a lovely night. Yeah, good night to everyone, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.